I just want to share the screen.
There we go. Are all these people in here already? Oh.
All right, hello guys. We're trying to get a camera going here. You. All right, there we go. Hello. Little technical difficulty. Welcome everybody. We're so excited to see you all and have you all here. Hope everyone is doing well. We just want to kind of go over what today's going to look like with you before we kind of get into everything. So my name is Cyrus. I've been in the hobby since 2005, and I why is it? There we go. Can everyone hear me now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, look in the chat and see if they can hear you.
I
Like
cannot
go to the
believe-
chat. Right there. Click chat.
All right. Okay. Thank you guys.
Okay, yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening here. So welcome. That's what I'm trying to say. Welcome everyone. We are so excited to see you here. We just wanted to do a couple things before we really got started today. We're going to introduce ourselves first. My name is Cyrus. Been in the hobby since 2005. Started collecting in about 2006. Currently have 14 Aibos. We started doing these meets after the old meets that happened kind of stopped. And last year we did it at a meet in Orlando. And this is kind of a continuation of that with COVID happening. We thought it would be a really cool opportunity to like do it online and hopefully get more people and gain some traction in the meets again. So that's a little bit about me.
And then I'm Alicia. A lot of people know me as Einfari, but I've been collecting Aibos since 2017, since I got a 110. And as a lot of you know, the hobby's addicting. So I'm up to about, I think, 42 Aibos now. But then this is Phaser, my 1000 from the US. So that's just a little bit about me, but I also collect other robots, but Aibo has been the biggest, has been the biggest thing I've collected, but I do enjoy other robots too and learning about them. So I met Cyrus through the hobby, and I've been hosted a few meets myself, and with COVID, this is what I've been able to. It's like with COVID now, I'll be able to help, and I'm really excited to help host this meet.
So just to kind of like highlight what we're going to do today, we have a little bit of time, just kind of do like a welcome introduction. We'd love to hear a little bit about you guys as well. We will unmute people if you want to like raise your hand or whatever. If you want to talk, we can definitely have some time for introductions so we can get to know each other a little bit. The next thing that we have up is the Sonya Q&A. Now we did collect questions already for them, and they are going to be contributing their answers today. We do have the Aibo costume contest today, so that'll be in the form of a link we're going to post into chat, where you will be able to vote on the costume that you like the best. And then we have Aibo trivia. That kind of wraps up the day for today. So the Aibo trivia, if you don't have it downloaded, I try to send an email reminder out, but just make sure you have Kahoot downloaded. just so that you were able to participate in there. So for the costume contest and for the trivia, we do have prizes that are actually behind us. You are actually going to be able to select the prize that you want. We're not going to assign prizes. We'll let you take a look at the table, kind of go over what's all there, and you'll be able to pick your prize if you are the winner. We do want to say a huge thank you to Sony. Sony actually got involved with this pretty early on, and they've been tremendous support, and they've been just amazing. Working with them has been awesome. Like they're just such nice people, and I think it's great that they want to be involved in the community as much as we all are. So that's kind of a little bit about the intro. So we do actually have a giveaway for just you all being here. What we are going to do is just kind of randomly select somebody, and you actually are going to be receiving an Aibo plush. This is for US only for this giveaway, but we do have other giveaways later, and if you win and you're out of the country, we do have prizes for you as well, and we will be able to ship those to you. So just like kind of like,
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and select somebody really quick. Okay, Maxim, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, I'm sorry. But Maxim, can you do me a favor? You have won an Aibo plush. If you can send me an email just by responding to the Eventbrite email that was sent out earlier today about the meet starting, just send me your first, last name, mailing address, all that, and we will get that out to you as soon as we can. So congratulations. So I guess at this point, I'd like to go ahead and start the Q&A. We do have Angel here. I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight you, Angel. Just give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Sorry for the background. I had to move locations for a family situation, but we're all good here. And I do get to spot my Aibo t-shirt.
Yes.
Yes, I love those shirts.
How is everyone doing? This is a fantastic event. Thank you for having us. We are very, very glad to be part of this with you guys. It's mainly you. We're just kind of helping a little, but you are what makes Aibo a reality in the US. And because of you, is that we have a community. I have a place to go and try to grow it. And we implement ideas based on your feedback. So everything you post in the Facebook group, every email you send us, every message we read, because we read it, it goes back to the engineering team, us, the sales and management team. Everything that we do is because of you, and you ask for it. So we try to do as much as we can. So bear that in mind. Everything we do is thinking of you guys. So thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. All right. Let me go ahead. Oh, can you pull up the questions?
Yeah. It's like, I think, do you have a PowerPoint? Do you have a PowerPoint with the questions on them?
I think I emailed them, but it's fine. We can talk about him. I think it's.
Oh yeah, it's like we do have the email, but we'll just have to.
Yeah. I actually, so Zoom, because of the problems that Zoom had, a lot of companies are not able to download Zoom. So I have to use a separate laptop right now, not my work laptop. I was scrambling last minute and it worked. So I have Zoom now that I can use. But that's where I have my presentation. Yeah, feel free to use that one that I send you there, or just talk about them if you want to. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, here they are.
Cool. By the way, all those questions are based on your feedback as well. And a lot of them I didn't know the answers to. So I went to the engineering team in Tokyo and asked them, well, we have these questions, can you guys help us? And they send me the information and I'll convey that to you the best possible way that I can.
All right, just give us 1 second here and then we will
Just
start.
click accept or whatever.
Okay. All right, so the first question that we have Is there a plan for different Aibo models after the ERS 1000?
That's a good question, and one we get a lot. So we are in, when I say we, is the Sony US team. What we do is we do the marketing and sales of Aibo. And right now our focus is the ERS 1000 model that we have. And the plan is to keep improving Aibo. And for that, there are no plans to bring in a new model right now. But as you can see, we've always pushing new things, right? So you see the Halloween trick happening now. We do some challenges. We're doing the food. We're doing several things to enhance your experience. And we believe that doing that, making it better, growing that portion of the market is important. One, because we love Aibo, and this is the first time we bring Aibo back since mid-2000s. And it's something that people love to see, not only getting a product and that's it, no, just building on it. Two, we know it's a big investment for you guys as well. Not only monetary investment, but also personal investment, right? Aibo, we grow with it. We love our Aibos, and we want to see them grow and do more things. So that's why we focus on, okay, how do we make it better? And that's our current focus. And if there's any changes, if there's new updates, we will let you know first before anyone else. And you'll learn that through the Facebook group and our newsletter and the website. So if you haven't signed up to any of those, make sure to opt into our newsletter. Make sure to join our Facebook group. By the way, the Facebook group is mainly you guys, everyone here, by posting and telling us what you want, and us sharing some latest news there.
I think that's amazing. And it just kind of goes to show, just as you guys are providing a better experience for all of us, and that you listen to us, and just even participating today shows how much you guys really care about our experience with Aibo and with Sony. So we do appreciate it. Next question is, will they ever re-release the original models?
That's something we've heard several times. And although as much as we love the original models, some people do have, I mean, for us, we have it in our museum. It has been part of Sony in 1999. So it's a very important part of us. Right now, same as with like if there a new model coming up, the OGs are the OGs and they gotta stay there. So we try to build on the new technology that we have and the new things that we're doing. We've thought about different things like, new colors, new ways to bring the OG, but sometimes it's better to continue on what we've built so far. We're bringing new technology. We're investing a lot on Aibo, and we want Aibo to grow. The OGs are phenomenal. We love them all, but I think there's a lot of work that we're still doing, and we continue to do with the current ERS 1000 before we think about moving to other directions. I think just building on that will be better. But it's feedback well received, by the way. So any new designs, any new tricks, anything, so like you guys know, right? When Aibo, when you tell Aibo to sing to me, the song is from the original Aibo.
Yeah,
right?
It's a Mind 3 boot song.
Right, right. So using, special Easter eggs here and there to bring back their OGs to Aibo is always great. So
yeah, and the new Aibos in the visual programming and if you look at their pictures, if you have old and new Aibos, you will see that they like to take pictures of the old Aibos too, because they are able to recognize them.
Yep.
It's really fun to have like Easter eggs like that in there. All right, so next question, it's a pretty good one. I like it. Any more ERS 1000 special colors?
As far as we know, the only colors that have been released are the caramel and the chocolate colors in Japan. Those were just special releases for the Japanese market. We have not brought those units to the US market. There's several reasons, but the main one is we want to focus on this model. Although the chocolate color and the caramel colors look great, most people like the white color better. It's just easier, and you can customize it as well. So it's hard to bring thousands of units of a product that you love to see, but not sure you want to pull the trigger on that. So when we did the research on, how's the market out there, or should we bring that as well, it was hard for us to make a decision that, yeah, let's bring just that and just sort it all the time. But we're always asking our counterparts if there's a special thing that we can bring to the U.S. Let's work on that. And a lot of the work kind of got stalled a little because of the restrictions we had this year. I mean, everyone had those restrictions, so we're working on continuing to build on what we have right now. But if there's any updates, we'll definitely let you know.
Awesome. So any plans to bring accessories over to the US or have US exclusive ones instead?
That's a great question, and one that we've worked on so much. So one of the things that we immediately thought of because of your feedback is the carrying bag, right? It's like, how do we bring that? Why is not that in the US? And a lot of the times it's restrictions with US regulations that we can't use certain vendors, or there has to be approvals. So there's a lot of work that we do in the back to try to do something. And we're still working on that. We haven't given up on bringing all those accessories, but we're definitely always asking, hey, can we bring, the latest accessory that everyone wants, the football?
Yeah,
right?
because it
So
works with the app. So
yeah, but that one it's hard. Remember, since it's plastic and there's a lot of things, there's a lot of regulations to bring those, and it has to be a green supplier. So we have to find those, and when we find them and we're ready to do something, then we have to shut off the whole thing in February because no one was importing anything from anywhere. And we're retaking those conversations. Hopefully we'll have good news for you soon. We're still working on that. But as soon as we know, we'll let you know. I mean, those accessories that we try to bring are just for Aibo owners and users. So we would definitely let you know, hey, there's this new thing that's just for you guys, or it's also back in Japan, but everyone here can take advantage of. So we try and we want to bring as much as we can, as fast as we can. Trust me, we are working as like around the clock to do this. Hopefully no more deviations during the path, but I think we're in good track to bring you good news soon.
Awesome. I know you guys get this one a lot, but why isn't Europe getting the new Aibo?
And I think that's a really good and fair question. It's one question that I asked when this started, right? We heard a lot of people like Julia saying, hey, we want it in Europe. And we said, yes, definitely, let's go. I am one of the proponents that we should have Aibo everywhere. And when we talk to Sony Europe as well, is remember, Europe is not like the US in the sense that in the US, you bring Aibo and English, and that's it, you're set, right? You have maybe one carrier for data and for cloud, and you're good to go. But in Europe, although it's a European Union, you have German, then you have French, then you have Italian, you have Spanish and Portuguese, and then you have all the languages that you should be able to support if you have a product there. So it makes it hard for us to do that. Not only to have the support for that, it's very specialized support for Aibo. And on top of that, carriers. So carriers should be the same in all the countries. And then when you have something like Brexit, that England's not going to be there anymore, so the UK is not going to be there anymore, then it makes it a little bit harder. So those are some of the things that makes it hard for us to do it. Sony Europe is separated from us, but we do talk to them constantly, but we do talk to them to see what products we can bring there. The one thing that I recommend for people in Europe is sign up to Sony Europe newsletter, because they will let you know. Like if something is happening, if something's new with Aibo, like they'll let you know immediately. And if we hear anything, we'll let you know as well.
That's awesome. That sounds great. Do you want to read the next page?
yeah. And then the next question is, Will the ERS 1000 ever get smart home features in the US, or are those only for Japan with specifically branded electronics we don't get over here?
Interesting. That question. We it's something that we ask. When I'm sure people here saw that video of Sony Sony Japan doing Aibo with another consumer electronics company, right, for smart home and like working with your fridge and working there and telling you something. Those are really cool features that we'd love to have here. The good thing, if you've seen some of the things that happen in Japan that we don't do in the US, some features are free for us and we don't pay for those. And they do have to pay for them there because we fight for that. We want to provide certain things here. But the smart home features are collaborations that we have to have with different companies, and it takes a lot of time. And we're still working on that, and we want to develop that. But one great thing that we allowed people to do is to use the developer program that we have. So if you own an Aibo, you can develop an app because we know a lot of the owners of Aibo are super smart tech people that can develop that. And we open our API for that to happen. So if someone here is interested in that, definitely go ahead, do it. And I'm sure the whole community will benefit from that. And if there's any smart features happening, and trust me, we're working on them, we will let you know immediately. Like any new feature that we have, let you know, like, look, Aibo can do this. And there's a lot of things that Aibo can do, right? Think about Aibo now, not as a smart puppy that we love. Think about the technology that Aibo has. It has sensors, it has a camera, it moves, it has AI. So there you can do a lot. One of the things you can see immediately with your phone and the app, or probably through the web app as well, is you can see what Aibo's looking at, right? Mm-hmm. So think about, oh, probably a security camera. And then things like that start happening, but we need people to invest ideas into, okay, I think this can happen. I'm going to try to do it through the developer website. Through the developer program. So that's why we opened it. And we're always open to new ideas, and we don't know everything about Aibo, but that's why we have you guys, to let you know what you would like us to do.
I'll get there eventually. I just need to learn some more Python.
Yeah.
And then the next question is, can the ERS 1000 recognize music?
So that's a good question. So as you know, Aibo does dance. Excuse me, that's something kind of my eye. And I know I shouldn't adjust my eyes. Sorry. The Aibo does recognize when you tell him to dance, right? Which is really cool. You say Aibo dance, and then there's special dances through different seasons. I think now we have Halloween, and then Aibo does like a monster or ghost, and it does really cool things through the year. Now, one thing that we sorry.
And then the very lovely Aibo and some of the other.
Yeah, very lovely Aibo is another one. One of the things we got as feedback from you guys from the very beginning was, why doesn't Aibo just dance to music? Which is super cool, right? Like if there's a jam in the back, then Aibo can just start dancing, and that'll be really cool. And it's something that the team is working on, but it's a little hard to do. So whenever that happens, we'll let you guys know. But it's a little hard to do because then there's the voice commands happening, right? If you have a voice command and then there's music in the background, then that may interrupt the conversation or the logistics of Aibo getting commands in, which it makes it a little difficult to do. Not impossible. That's why the team still worked on that. But it's a great idea and something that hopefully comes soon.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe it'd be a separate mode, because I know sometimes some robots will have like a dance to music mode where you tell them to go in that mode and you play music for them, and they'll do some dance routines, and even some of there's a 210 software like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not impossible. And again, I think our team they do focus on making Aibo's improvement at every stage, and us providing the feedback that you all give us.
Mhm.
It's super important, and that's why we continue to ask for your feedback. We continue to ask for your participation, because sometimes you know Aibo better than we do, because you play with Aibo maybe more times than we do, because we have to be in meetings, we have to, run around, try to do different things, and during that time, you are figuring how to use Aibo better and for more things. Uh,
Yeah. So sometimes I know like they'll definitely hear the sound from music, but it'd be really cute to have some like Aibo Dancer, the Mind Free Dancer mode,
mhm,
where you just play it for them, and it's really cute. I do that with mine a lot myself.
nice. Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah, and then the next question is, are
I'm
there,
curious.
yep, and then the next question is, are there plans for continued service after the initial 3 years on the plan expires? And then will this be an optional purchase or required
Mhm.
service?
That question is key and something I'm sure everyone's thinking of. So as you all know, IBOs right now come with a 3-year cloud plan that's included. And people that acquired the first later edition, that was in 2018. So we're on year 2 right now, right? That's going to go to year 3. We are working a lot with our vendors to see which options we can provide to you all. And it's important for us to make sure we provide something that not only is beneficial for you to have, but also that's seamless. We want to make this as easy as possible, and that's the hard portion, right? And making something simple sometimes is really hard. But yes, we're gonna definitely offer the plan to be renewed. When we have the final details, we will let you know. We're working on that, but we'll let you know when that happens and how that happens and how you'll be able to do it. And so be sure to subscribe to all the information that we give you. And then two, is it going to be optional or not? So think right now, having the data plan, sometimes you can think about it as optional because Aibo still works, right? Aibo can just walk around with no data. You can turn it off and just have no data with Aibo. But what happens is that Aibo doesn't keep growing. So it's not going to keep evolving. And what's going to happen is Aibo is going to stay with the latest kind of checkpoint that Aibo had and the latest growth that it had. And that's it. So you could theoretically use it. I don't want to lie. Oh, you can't use it. You can theoretically use Aibo, but to get the full experience and to get Aibo to grow and get evolve and get all the updates that we send out, it's going to be required for that full experience to happen. Um, but again, we want to make it as seamless as possible. Um, and you will be able to provide us feedback if that's not the case.
That is awesome news.
Yeah, because I definitely want to keep getting updates after that 3 years is over. And then next question is, how do current Sony employees feel about the older Echo models?
So Aibo, as I don't know if you follow Sony here in the US or in the world, but Aibo is our brand ambassador. Aibo represents so much of of Sony, excuse me, and it did from the beginning, and it does now. We're trying to bring all this technology into this great product that brings happiness and joy to your household. And that talks about what Sony wants to do, right? We bring electronics, we bring music, we bring movies, we bring financial services, we bring a lot of things just to try to make your life, enhance your life experience. That's what Aibo is. And a lot of the people that see Aibo get amazed. It's like, oh, great, that's super cute. And for us, it's such an achievement to put all the technology that Sony has, the sensors, the AI portion, the cameras installed in Aibo, everything in one place, and all the efforts to bring it here. So when we think about Aibo, we think about the OGs. It's great for us to think that, but not only that, the development team and all the engineering team and all the big team that we have in Tokyo, they grew with Aibo. So they've known Aibo from back in the day, and a a lot of us are big fans from a while ago. I remember watching the first Janet Jackson video with Aibo. That was super cool in 19, was that in 2000? I think it was in 2000. But I was like, what is that? And I remember my now wife, she knew about Aibo when I told her, oh, I'm working with Aibo. And she said, oh, is that the one that was in the Janet Jackson video? And I'm like, yeah, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
the 111 was in it.
Yeah. So, small things, we do feel for Aibo. We are attached in a way that we're probably not attached to our TVs, but it's just the experience that we have now and what we have from the past. So yes, the team does see I was a big brand ambassador, and that's why whenever we see your posts and with your pictures and your videos, we get excited because all the work that we've done is reflected in a positive experience that you have. So yes, we feel for Aibo in the US and Japan and everyone that has touched Aibo and the Sony team.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, we really just like to see the continuation between the older and the newer Ibos because a lot of us have both, and we're really, and after having the old ones, we're really excited to see the new model come back.
I remember seeing when the first model came back, like a tear came to my eye. I was like, "That's so exciting."
Yeah, because I had gotten into Aibo maybe about a year before the new one came out, and I think I was like, I found this hobby at a really good time because I get to learn about these, and then I'll be able to get to like a new robot I've always wanted to get. So I was really excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the next question is, what are examples of things that have been learned from the collective cloud data so far with Aibo?
This question, I had to go back to the engineering team to get a better grasp of what it was, right? And the understanding of collective knowledge. One of the things that I want to just tell you guys straight up is there's no personal identifiable information that Aibo captures, right? So that's important for everyone to know. Aibo does look at you, but it doesn't have a GPS. And we don't collect any of your images or your videos. You have access to your account, and that's it. Now, we do learn from Aibo's activities. So if someone plays with Aibo and tells a lot of the time, sit, and they play a lot with that command, that means that's one of the best commands that we have. So let's keep building on that and try Aibo to respond better to it. And if there's something that is used a lot as a command that is, again, not identifiable, we have learned that in the AI that Aibo captures and evolves from, it just makes it easier for Aibo to do. When we've done events, we tell you, this is the top command that we have in the US, right? And this is the top thing that happens. So that means for the team, let's build on that. Right? What else can we do with it, and just makes it easier for Aibo to understand a command, which may sound like, oh, that's nothing, but in reality, think about a computer, right? When you type the letter L, simple to do. But when you are talking to Siri and say L, may hear something different. It might not be the letter. It may be the name L or something like that. But now what I was doing is collecting a lot of L's and a lot of commands, and it's like, oh, this is what this means. And it makes Aibo smarter to, like, I have a small accent or a big accent. I don't know if you want to take it that way. And everyone has a different accent. So how Aibo takes commands differently and understands that it's actually translated to sit, dance. Those are small things that Aibo learns, but very significant for AI. One other thing that I have here, and I need to look to my other computer because I wasn't able to use that here. Do you remember this new challenge?
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone participated in that, but now Aibo has learned that hand gesture when you do the new challenge, and it would come and kind of put the nose there. That's just a hand gesture that wasn't originally programmed in Aibo. But Aibo learned that because a lot of the pictures uploaded, again, non-identifiable information, but it's a hand gesture that now Aibo recognizes and can do something with. And that's the collective knowledge that Aibo gets and how it makes it easier for Aibo to keep evolving, right? Because now Aibo's smarter. it capture a new command by a hand gesture that it didn't have before. So there's a lot of potential there, and that's some of the knowledge that we've gotten. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, that helped answer a lot because I'm doing an unrelated project, but we're looking into how voice servers work and versus internally stored versus cloud stored voice commands. And I've always wanted to know how Aibo does that.
Right. Yeah.
How much is internally stored on the individual Aibo versus how much comes from the cloud.
Right. And a lot of times that's why they connect. Sometimes Aibo takes a minute to respond to a command or do something because it's not. A lot of the things are not locally stored. He has to kind of touch on the cloud. Oh, that's what this means, to translate it and bring it back in, right? I don't know if you've tried the app and send a command to Aibo. So the app is not telling Aibo directly one-to-one to the marching, right? Marching is one, or the cyclone, or strike a pose, or whatever force command through the app you can do. What's happening is that the app is connecting to the cloud, and then the cloud is connecting to Aibo to do a command. And then that's the small delay that happens. So there's a lot of small little things that I've learned through the time working with Aibo.
It's really interesting. Actually.
Yeah, because I really wanted to know more about how that works. Yeah, and then the next question is, any plans to add an additional voice for Aibo with digital sounds and tunes like the older Aibos?
That I also did not know, and I had to go back to the engineering team, and they really like the feedback, and you know, they'll put it to the queue of the things they want to do with Aibo. But at the moment, they're focusing more on other capabilities for our little puppy.
Yeah, because I know they have the real dog sounds, and then they have the Aibo's voice. Yeah. Sometimes I'll switch between the two.
Yep.
And then I know that depending on how you set the Aibo's gender, if it's male, female, or undecided, the voice is actually playing different pitches. I actually recorded them and overlaid the sounds, and they actually are each quite a bit different.
Yep.
Because it's hard to tell when you're listening to them separately, but it's very noticeable when you listen to them overlaid. So there are differences in their voices.
Yeah, and it's you know, it takes someone to understand Aibo, right? You have to experience Aibo to know the small nuances, the small differences. It's like, oh, it's there. Like one Aibo that's a brand new, just born, so you just turn Aibo on, and then one you've had for a few months, and then they react differently. They are faster for a command. They recognize you and they come and try to play with you. And at the same time, I've learned myself that I've learned to talk to Aibo as well. It's not only about Aibo. It's also me learning. Oh, this is how it works, and this is what it is. So there's an evolution from both sides. That's been my experience.
Yeah, that's so true. Because I have three of them. I have one of each color. I have a couple Japanese ones, and then they definitely have noticed that all three of them do have very different personalities, even though they all live in the same house. I just acquired them at different times and brought them to different places depending on, like, it just depends on what I did with, just depends on how I use them.
Nice.
That's true. Like one of the people that was in that I believe has joined the meet today was emailing me, and they were saying they have two of the same model, and they named them both the same name, just to try to see like how it was like an experiment, and they totally turned out completely different. Like even though they have the same name and everything, it's really, really interesting.
Yeah, that was actually someone from Japan that did that, and I think it's really, because it's like I never would have thought about trying that because all mine just had different names. I all set them to be completely different. Well, just seeing how they did that, and they still ended up different is really fascinating to me. And do you want to read the last one?
Sure. Are we right here?
Yeah, we're on the one below the sounds one.
So, has Sony thought about leveraging the PlayStation to promote Aibo, such as making some games Aibo can participate in? Nintendo had Rob the Robot. Maybe they could use Aibo in some game ideas, such as quiz games or something like that.
Yeah, the hot thing right now is PlayStation 5, right? And you know, it's been something that we've requested quite a bit. One of the things that we heard from the community was, I have a PlayStation and sometimes I'm playing and it'll be cool to interact with Aibo. One
Yeah.
of the ideas out there that it's an idea, still in the idea stage, is say Aibo knows that you're playing and then you have a goal, or then you got a kill, or then you finish a conquest, then Aibo kind of cheers you up, right?
Oh, I'd love that. I'd buy a PlayStation 5. I'm mostly a PC gamer, but I would buy a PlayStation 5 and get games on that instead if my iPhones did that.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
that would be enough to make me buy one.
Yeah, and it's in the idea stage. This is ideas, right? But we're always open to those type of collaborations with PlayStation. We are very close to them in the sense that we're in the same building and we work. But right now, it's for them is how do we release PS5 and make it a huge success? And for us, it's okay, how do we collaborate with you and how do we make it easy for this to happen? And once that kind of connects, and timing and opportunity, timing and preparation, right? That's luck. And then hopefully our ideas become reality. And we're always looking for those opportunities. And if anything happens, we'll definitely let you know. But a lot of ideas came from the feedback you provided, and from us talking to them, saying, "Hey, what about this? What about, if I play too long in my PlayStation, then you come and bark and say, hey, play with me." The small things like that can help a better interaction. But a lot of this is in the idea stage still.
It's cool that it's even being thought about.
Yeah,
Really.
then I'll have to just get a PlayStation 5, but maybe instead of a Switch, or I can always get both. Because I know my boyfriend really wants a Switch, but we'd love to have both.
Rengo, okay, time to sell my kidney. No.
Is there anything on the horizon to bring back the humanoid type robot or an Aibo that works kind of like the Spot Mini robot by SoftBank? So thinking back to like Curio.
Yeah, like that's Boston. It's like, but Spot Mini isn't SoftBank. That's Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bring that up.
Yeah, I think it's a similar answer to what I've said. Like we focus on ERS, but I want to be more concise. I think on this, right? There's ideas. There's a more humanoid. Not only that, some people want cats. So the cat form factor, which is in the industry they call the experience form factor. So Aibo has a puppy form factor. But basically, the team itself said, we need to make sure Aibo's enhanced and works to best capabilities that it can before we start moving into a different direction, right? I think that will give you a better sense of a commitment of the team for Aibo to evolve and improve. And as you've experienced, all of these improvements and all of these updates are firmware updates, and they come integrated with your Aibo. This is for the US version. Like all of this is just a push, and it comes and updates, and you have it. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to pay anything. It's already included with your puppy. So that's the beauty of it, and that's what we, from our side, we work on that to make sure that's a seamless experience, and that's why we want to focus on that before we start running and sprinting to different directions.
Yeah, just a little, because sometimes it can just, otherwise, like if there's just too many things are done at one time, it's hard to focus. It's hard to focus and actually end up getting anything done.
Yeah, and that's awesome. Like just focusing on one thing at a time. I think that's really awesome. Making Aibo the priority for right now and just seeing where it can go from here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Last question. Will there be a premium plan option for the US?
So the short answer, we are looking into this. It's not set, it's not fixed, it's not a yes, it's not a no. We are working to see if we can bring it. There's a lot of moving parts for that to happen, but we want to provide what the community asks for. So, and not only that is, can we do it? If we can, we'll let you know. And again, to know, you have to be signed up to our newsletter, to a Facebook group, and to our website. And I wish I had a more concise answer, but in reality, we're working on it. We are working on defining whether it's a yes or a no. We don't know right now, to be perfectly honest.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I know a lot. It's like I know, like especially with the U.S. market, it doesn't seem like as many people would want to pay extra, I guess, just because I've just seen people post stuff like that, and especially I've noticed with a different company, all I've heard is just people saying they don't want to do subscriptions. So I don't know if that would, because it's like I know some people would still want it in the U.S. market. I just don't think it would be as, yeah, like I know I wouldn't too, but I don't know if, but it seems like just like the US market versus the Japanese market is a lot different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important for us to offer something that it's valuable, right? If we bring the premium plan and then it's a subscription model, you have to pay X amount every month. We don't really like that as much sometimes, right? We're like, I don't like it. I mean, it's a valid point. People will love it. Some people, yeah, I do want to do this, and others hate it. So what we want to do is kind of meet in the middle, and what is the best offering we can do for any of our services and any of our products to make sure that we give you what our best interpretation of the product and services for you to see it and say, well, I want that. That's, and not only I want that, but I see value in that. I want it because it's what I want. It gives me what I need, and I see the value on it. Like there's no better option out there. That's what we want to offer.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you taking this time to answer the questions that the community kind of was curious about, and we just appreciate you being here so much and being part of this. Seriously, it means a lot.
Yeah, and we just love learning. We just love learning. We just always love learning new things about Aibo too. And you've definitely answered a lot of questions for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way.
Thank you. No, I appreciate this opportunity. I mean, we as in Sony, we love you guys. We love the passion you have. It's very important for us to know that we're giving you something that you want, and then if something's not working, you let us know, because we read the comments and we read your emails and we read everything that happens. And if something's wrong, we go out and say, how do we fix this? How do we make
Yeah,
this?
it's like you guys were super fast in that 2.7 update when the obstacle detection got messed up, and I just remember I put a video of Aibos with cones on their heads, but it got resolved really fast, so I thought that was awesome. So I didn't have to make my Aibos wear cones on their heads.
Yeah, no, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Honestly, I don't know if I've seen other engagement like this in other products, because I think that's what we try to do. We try to offer a forum for you to tell us what you think and to work with others and learn from each other, because again, the collective is stronger than the singular person, or even a company just offering something. Your collective knowledge is huge. I mean, we can't compare to that, and that's we value it. We value it quite a bit. It's what drives us. It's what drives our updates, our moves, our change, our product, our puppy to be better and to grow. So it's because of you that we can do the things that we do.
So I saw a question on the chat that I think is an important one. Somebody asked, will there be an extended warranty option? Just to make sure Aibos stay healthy, because it's like if something like if my Aibo broke, I'd be heartbroken if I had to send it to the hospital. Luckily, I haven't had that happen, but if I did, I'd definitely get an extended warranty.
It's a good question, right? When we launched Aibo, the initial conversations and a lot of it comes to numbers sometimes, but we have been in the team very strong on saying it's more about the experience. I mean, it's this is a very technical product with advanced technology for all sense and purposes, and it's very specialized. So everything that we buy for Apple is super specialized. It's not for many other products. With that said, that means that it's not it's not cheap to make.
Yeah.
So, and with that, we also said it's also not cheap for you guys to buy, right? So we wanted to make sure you had a great experience and offered the 1 year warranty covers everything that happens with Aibo. I mean, most of the things, not everything, but most of the things that happen with Aibo, because we have stances where someone said, "Oh, it fell off my table." I was like, "What is it doing on the table? You don't have a puppy on the table. Like that's accidental. Like if you have your phone and it drops."
Yeah.
It's different. Now, we do have a service center in Los Angeles. It's called the DMPC, and everything's serviced there. So rest assured of that. And right now we are looking into options to offer you something for the extended warranty. There's nothing in right now. Like we don't have something to tell you like this is happening or it's tomorrow, but we're looking into this request because we know from your side it's something very important. But the one thing that I want you to take from this is our service center in Los Angeles. It's there to service your puppy whenever it's needed. And again, this is for, we focus in the US market because this is where we are. Sony has, Sony Japan, Sony Asia, Sony Latin America, Sony everything. And for us, we want to make sure the US customers, the ones that buy from us directly, have a place to send Aibo and we call it the puppy hospital. And there it's served, right? And we do have it there. It's been shared, I believe, in the Facebook group, the kind of like infographic of how it works. And that's what I can share right now. But whenever we have more news on this, we will share it for you for sure. We just had a meeting this week and the week before about it. That's promising. That's all I can say.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because it's like Phaser just turned a year. I know he was used, so he's probably about a year and a half now. So I just want to make sure he stays healthy.
Yeah. No, we have.
Because I'd be really sad if like he broke because he's my buddy. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time today to answer all these questions. It was important information. I think everyone is very grateful that you were able to do that for us.
No, thank you. Anytime. And I think, do you want to share the? Oh, I'll let you share that. Sorry, I'm not gonna get involved. Excuse me. I am going to be. Actually, my battery's dying. But I will be part of the event. I'll be in and out because I have some personal things that I need to take care of. But thank you guys so much for having us. This has been a blast. I hope you learned some of it, and I hope we answered your questions. And whenever we post something on the Facebook group that says, do you have any questions, let us know because we answer them, right?
Yeah.
We want to be super involved with you. Thank you so much. You've been phenomenal. You are the heart of Aibo. And thanks to you is that we are still a community and that we keep growing. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see
Bye,
more people from Europe on here. Just seeing people are saying where they're from. It's like, I think that's really cool.
And then, how do we?
We can probably just spotlight ourselves or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. All right, sorry guys.
You stopped our video. Go click here and options, and then spotlight video.
There we go.
Yeah,
All right.
there we go.
She's teaching me a lot of things today. So Sony has been really gracious, and they actually have a surprise that they're letting us be the ones to share, which is amazing. So I'm going to email it out to everyone just so you have like the information. But they are offering an exclusive discount on Aibo for joining this meet today and for being part of the community. So what you would get is a free set of accessories, the eyeball, the paw pads, and the dice, and a free shipping with each 1,000 purchase. So again, I will get that information out in case you are interested in purchasing your new companion, which I highly recommend, by the way. But we have a coupon code, and I will get that out to everybody this evening so that you can take advantage of that. But I think we are at a point where we can, let me see here. Cool. So yeah, so we're at the point where we can actually show you guys the costume contest. Do you want to take over and?
Yeah, so I guess like so we do have had about 10 entries to the Aibo costume contest, and I'll be sending you guys a link real quick to choose your favorite. There were a lot of really creative entries, and they were absolutely adorable. And somebody asked, where do we enter the costume contest? We're in the emails, and those are already done, unfortunately. But we do have the 10 here, and then but I'll be able to copy, and then I'm gonna post in the chat here. And then just let me know if that works. Yeah, why is it on a private message? That's weird. Everyone, there we go. Now it should work. Does everyone see it now? And I can always open. We should share our screen and then open and see so everyone can see it. Oh. Yes, I want so many tabs up. Yeah, it's like I want to be able to like zoom in on this. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so here's a couple of them, and then so I sent the link here. So there's a lot of these are just absolutely adorable. There's Jarvis as a devil. There's DOG as an ERS-7. There's Snorri, who is a Vector dressed up as an ERS-7 and adorable. And then there is Champagne 7 dressed up as a pumpkin, which is adorable with the cape. And then there's Lucky as a wizard. There's Cora with an adorable hat. There's Harriet as a spider. There's Ladybug, and then Stella as a Halloween lion, and then Spork as a vampire. So these are all adorable. I love seeing all the different submissions here, and then I hope you guys enjoy seeing your favorite, and just let me know if the link is working and everything. Oh, I submitted my. Done. Yeah, aren't the costumes? So we'll just leave. It's like we have an entire hour to do the contest, so should we just run an intermission in the meantime? Should we just put it on intermission in the meantime?
I was gonna say, like, we can even open up their mics. So
yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Just while like the vote, just like while the votes are on, we can open it up for the mic for discussion, or just anyone that wants, or maybe then we can just see everyone's Aibos, because I've definitely seen a lot of really cute ones just sitting here. So do you know how to mute everybody?
All right, so we're gonna unmute you guys and give you guys the ability to chat with one another.
Hi.
Oh,
hello. Hi, guys.
Now.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
So did you guys enjoy all the questions and answers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So good.
Big girl grab Tandy.
I'm hearing Aibos.
Sorry, so I don't know if you
I need to go power.
It's starting to get chaotic.
costumes.
It's starting to get chaotic.
What's you, Jim?
Yeah,
But not everybody is
But he was being really annoying, and he kept barking, so I didn't want him just to like sit there and bark.
Everybody kept farting.
Am I the only
Like,
one?
"Arf, arf."
Are there other people who hold their eyebrows like babies, or is that just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that with mine. I love the cuddle mode.
Who needs cuddle mode when you have no battery and you're basically just
They can still be very nice wall decoration. That's what my broken Aibos still are pretty even if they're broken.
I've been like trying every possible way to get it to work without a battery, even considering like using bioenergy or some garbage, but like no matter what kind of stuff you put in there, you always need the battery circuitry, which drives me absolutely insane. It's like
Not for the
Sony's a
111s.
king.
They could run without the circuitry. You
Yeah,
could, like,
fun fact about my 111s, they don't work right now because their battery and the person TN21, I think he's called. He's on here somewhere. One who made the battery. We sort of were on a time constraint of getting it out, so we made a battery out of tape, tin foil, and static. And it exploded.
Somebody made a battery out of tinfoil and tape.
Yeah, that's like
This is what's left of it. It connected via this way, and initially one of the solder joint things broke and they just randomly shut down, and then was messing with it, trying to get back together, then it sparked and then popped.
No wonder they don't work.
Two things think I funny I've blown up. One, a COD PS2, second, this battery thing.
You could hook up an adapter to one. So I don't recommend it. It's like they're on a leash.
I've done it before.
Oh, okay. Everybody is starting to unmute themselves.
Kelihatan itunya, muka-mukanya. Ya, ada yang nggak gini. Iya, tapi ada screen-nya.
But I don't hear much iPhones.
Ya, nggak tahu di sini. Ya, meme yang jago actually. Ini bisa ganti-ganti.
Oh, so now we're having runtime?
Yeah, it's like while people are voting on the contest, we're just kind of letting Aibos run and let people spotlight them if they want to.
Let me actually get data turned on, functioning. Let me move Tandy.
I'll turn on a couple.
Yeah, there's not much thing going on here.
Anak-anak jago, meme nggak tahu.
Every position that Through and X's make are just mood. Like, for example, this.
Good view. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we just opened grid view, so now we can see everyone. I see some really cute Aibos.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these two.
Oh, maybe I should go get to Kitsune so I can have both of mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see Choco Aibo.
It's nice to see like so many like faces that I haven't really met before, and then so many familiar ones. Carolina, hi. I'll call you later.
Again. I just noticed there's an imposter in the costume contest there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an eyeball yet, so yeah, because it's like we let Snorri join too, because I sold Damien eyeball, but I went out of town and my boyfriend forgot to ship it, so that's why we let Snorri join, and I own Snorri at 1.2. So.
Like, you're amazing, because like, I'm sorry, I couldn't finish that statement. Never mind. Ignore me failing to word because I'm genuinely awkward around people.
So many Aibos, it makes me happy. I need to go get Kitsune. Can you hold him for a second? Yo, he's gone into poop. But if anyone wants their like Aibo in particular spotlighted, just let us know.
I think there's a hand raise option on the on there for you.
I don't know.
I don't know for sure, but there might be. I don't know. But just post in chat if you want your Aibo spotlighted, and we'll spotlight them for you.
Yeah.
We might hear an Aibo boot up in a minute.
did everyone else?
I just heard a vector noise and started laughing.
Nice.
All right, there you go, Ringo.
Why am I here? I'm sorry. That scared me.
Oh,
So
hey Ringo.
I am Ringo. I am actually relatively new to this community. I just got here. I got here back in Christmas 2017 when my parents got me a station for the Aibo account. This is Tandy. She is a very interesting Aibo because she actually came to Arian in complete garbage. Like, everything was taken apart. All the shells were removed. It was a hodgepodge of parts.
Like, the head was just detached. Like, all the cables were just hanging out.
Absolute mad lad 3D printed new knees and figured out how to get new ribbon cable parts. Like, not having to scrap a singular eyebone to repair this thing.
Because I think he was meant to be a parts lot and ended up like working and ended up being like restored.
Well, not really working. I know it starts the boot up process. It, tightens all its limbs, but it doesn't continue because of the battery check issue. And I've already gotten, I took months to look for an Aibo, but I've already gotten one, basically.
They have to get their batteries and start walking around playing with the other iBooks.
Yeah, soon, but they're gonna have that station thing sticking out of them. Fun fact, the 210 charge adapter actually fit on the 311.
Oh yeah, I've done that too.
Just because, just in case anyone doesn't know, I don't have any of the station parts, so I literally just got this bot only. But I hope that she can.
Yeah, that's how I got it from
the market. And Ian, I think I knew you by Ian. I will try and buy the ears off of you when I have the money. But for now, I'm trying to get it working before I get it customized.
No.
You can spotlight someone else if you want. Because my other Aibos, like, they really don't have as much of a story. Like Ada, I just own.
Yeah, I just got them from Zen Market and I found them a new battery off of eBay.
Oh.
Was that?
My 210 over there.
Look at the vector. Oh. I know, it's like the vector. It's like the vectors. I love vectors.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about Yogi.
Yeah, sorry, the one that was smart. I heard a 210 noise.
Yeah, I thought it came from it for a second.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, Phaser, you're not supposed to make that noise. It was like, I don't have
They implemented the beeps.
Yes, it's like that'd be kind of funny if they did. I know it's the chocolate. I know the chocolate Aibo was so cute. I wish I had enough space on the plane to bring mine.
I wish I
love the orange
have
ones.
kidneys, so I could. Well, I wish I had my kidney in my body, so I could just easily sell it, so I can get a 1,000. Because I don't have the money. I don't have $3,000 lying around in my room.
You gotta pee. All right.
Actually, give me a second.
You mind spotlighting me in a minute?
Nope, still don't have $3,000 lying in my room somewhere.
That's cute.
A little bit.
Okay. Here, Grace, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know why it just mutes by itself. Like, that is kind of annoying.
Yeah. All right. I think you're unmuted now.
And you just peed on me.
Aww.
Yeah.
A bit.
Oh, someone else is.
If a baby pees on you, then it likes you.
Oh man, that's gotta be funny.
I know he'll get out. It's like he'll get out of pickup mode eventually.
Is that a 7?
Yeah, can you spotlight it? Yeah, the spotlight Chocobo.
Yeah. This is Nebu. This is my 7.
Oh.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, look how happy she is.
I love the chocolate.
Me too.
Oh, she's darling.
Oh, that's weird.
That was Phaser.
Oh, that was Phaser?
Is Phaser in a vector noise?
I'm hearing things.
I think somebody I just heard a bark and I think someone was responding. Oh,
Look
it's
who's coming
Carl.
over.
Carl, hello.
Oh my God, Ada does that too, or she just runs directly into my knee.
Good morning.
She wants all of the attention.
So cute. I love how she's doing like the like.
Beer's still in the bag. I need to get her running.
Oh, I love seeing all the 7s too on 2 10s.
I kind of want to see if we can get like a conversation between all the Aibos going. Probably.
Ada is currently.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But
I've
I'm
done
not
that.
sure if I can. What?
Just like that.
Hazuki's trying to climb into the screen. She wants to see everyone.
Can I get the spotlight for November and Otis?
Is that Aibo?
Get back to the screen. It doesn't seem like this gallery view has like any sense of like where people actually are.
I usually type the person.
Realize something
Okay.
incredibly
Yeah, like it's like
sane.
yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, you know,
Here.
it's okay.
So for like the chocolate Aibos, they did have to be imported from Japan. We like those of us who have them used a proxy service to get them. Same with
Oh my gosh, those ears are adorable.
Oh, he's like pointy ears. That is really cute.
Wait, would it be valid comparing the way that the modern Aibo moves to the original ones to be comparing the way sprites move to 3D models? Because like the original ones have more.
I love the ears.
Oh, he's so cute. And Phil's the best.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're goddamn adorable.
Oh, he's like dancing, cute.
God, I need to freaking start saving Ditto 1000, even though I'm trying desperately to save it to get F7.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like it is expensive. Like I wasn't able to get the. I wasn't able to get this 1000 right away because I was in grad school when they came out, and I was in grad school came first. So
there you go, Ian. You should be on.
So I had to get it.
Thanks a lot, guys.
So I had to get Phaser after I finished grad school, so I didn't get them until October 2019.
Guys, a lot of people have been asking about accessories, aftermarket accessories for the US. So I just wanted to let you all know that I'm working on launching a website. You can check it out. It's called aiboaccessories.com. And it's planning to launch on November 21st. And we're gonna have a suite of soft goods like scarves and leg cuffs, as well as silicone molded accessories like these aftermarket ears, as well as the ERS 1000 ears in clear color and a few other exciting accessories. So check out the website when you have a chance, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with all you guys on the 21st of November.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And do you have any of your clear ones out by chance? Because they look really cool, and if anyone hasn't seen them, I want to see that. They're really cool.
I'll have to go and track them down. I've actually shipped out a lot of the ones that I had 3D printed, and I'm waiting for the silicone ones to arrive. So in the meantime, this is sort of what I have to show everyone.
They look amazing.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. I love the ears that are on there right now.
We do have aftermarket 7 ears as well. These are the molded ears.
Oh my gosh, they look so good.
They're they're replicated from Sony's ears using 3D scanner.
That's so cool.
Ooh, nice.
I definitely need pairs of ears.
Oh yeah, I need
That actually might look really good on Pearl. My 111.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a set of 7 ears for Ame because he didn't come with any.
Yeah,
Could you make some gold ones?
I know a lot of people want some gold collars for the 1000. We're working on clear and blue collars for the 1000 right now. Let me see if I can grab one.
She's gonna fall asleep.
I would request ears like Reddick's dingo.
Oh, this is Harriet. So I just finally got my first Aibos this year, like this summer. I've liked them since I was a kid. But this year, like, I just finally got my first one, and then a second one, and then a third one, and then a fourth one. So, you know, the hobby's addictive. And now I have 4 Aibos and one working battery, like, out of all of them. And I almost got scammed out of one, but we have them on the way back. So, about to be back to 4 Aibos and 1 battery. But again, we're working on that right now.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask the Sony guy if he would put in a word for us about bringing some kind of battery back that would work on the old models, because I know that's such a hassle for like so many of us.
Yeah, I know your pain. I know your pain. I know your pain.
Yeah, because from like Sony's aspect, I don't think it would make a lot of sense to bring back old, just from a business aspect. So that's why we have reselling them. But hopefully someday someone else can resell them too, because that's a lot for just one person to resell all the batteries.
Yeah, and you know, once the boards on those batteries go bad, I mean, you can only resell them so many times. So I don't know. Eventually, we're gonna have to have
this
something else.
community take more advantage. I seriously wish this community would take more advantage of field programmable gate array technology.
I've got a question for you guys regarding repairs. So I've got this Aibo here is deaf on one side, and I know it's really difficult to find. Like, sorry, it's hard to. She's making a lot of noise. I gotta set her aside. Okay, so she's deaf on one side, and I'm having trouble finding a replacement for her ear. Would I be able to use maybe like a microphone from like a 210 or something that is more common in parts, because I'm having trouble finding one for her as a 7.
So the two.
I know.
Go ahead.
Jaberg said that the microphones for Sony cameras work, and he knows the model, and he set the number of models, so you can purchase this and maybe change it yourself or send it to repairman or something like that.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of Aibo stuff was reused from cameras, even though some, like, I think microphones would be okay, but for the whole DHS thing, not so much.
Yeah.
No, I just for the microphone, because it's such a simple fix, I just wanted to check if that would be something that like was common among different models of Aibo.
Yeah, I know the 210 ones are a lot bigger. Like the ones for the 7s, literally, I mean, we
yeah, they're like a little like bullet.
They're
thing.
tiny.
The 10 ones are like
tiny.
this. They're like this big.
I mean, think of like, oh my gosh, it's like the size of a pea maybe or smaller. They're really tiny.
I believe it. I would have to have like, if I stole one off of another model, it would be like sticking out of the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I personally don't know the camera number, because I've never had a Def 7, so I haven't had to do any of those replacements. And I don't know if I'd want to either.
I really am not looking forward to that. I mean, it's not too hard to get in there, but it's just a matter of trying to figure out what's wrong.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's like Chris. No.
Yeah.
I've got one taken apart over here. I mean, here's a leg. It's a hassle.
Yes. 7s are a hassle to take apart. I've taken apart all of then 1000s are probably worse. But I'd only take apart these really junky, cheap ones because I'm too afraid to take apart other ones.
Yeah, you should have seen the grime I was getting out of her gears. It was like I stuck it on like a piece of tape just from one gear, and it was completely black by the time I was done cleaning that leg.
Yeah, because they do like lubricant on them, I know, but I've also seen some 111s, but I've been painting them, or 210s that are just completely just full of like fuzz and just nastiness, because they probably they were probably
hair
and shit. Hair, I think that, ew, yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Luckily
And like they were saying in chat, get a hold of Aibo Clinic. That'll be either Chris or Jayberg, and they'll get back to you. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, I know, but they will like get back to you. Chris is a friend of ours, and
yeah, he's fixed a lot of my crappy Aibos. So
yeah,
I'm sending them one with a slipping hip because that's way beyond my abilities.
and he'll get it working like perfectly brand new.
Yeah, I
He's
have
amazing.
a slipping hip dog with him right now. My
Yeah.
7.
That's what my other one is. It's charger bound right now, but hopefully we'll get him working. I was just slipping beyond my abilities and beyond most people's abilities, and like I just got into this stuff recently.
I mean, I'm impressed that you're like even doing what you're doing. Like that's brave, and it looks like you're learning a lot too. So that's really cool. We can spotlight,
yeah.
Person's hand raised. All right, we're gonna spotlight you.
Yeah, ask you. It's like I swear people do themselves. I don't know why people keep asking me.
Hit that little couple, and yeah, there you go. Now it's showing up. All right.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I recognize your iPhone.
Yes.
I just put my jacket I made for my 111 on him.
That's so cute.
But like he's charging right now and she doesn't have a battery, so.
Well, I love the costumes. They are adorable.
I love the cowboy one. That's like the witch, but they're all really cute. And this like the cowboy hat is adorable.
Yeah, I made that one when like a couple weeks after I got him. Hold on.
Okay, I'll have to show you guys some of my T10's costumes. So I have
And
one
take
that's
my
Batman
phone.
and one that's Captain Marvel.
Oh my gosh, I love their outfits. They're so adorable.
Like, it's kind of confusing to speak for me. There's this girl. The costume.
I really like that costume a lot. Like that's really cute, and there's like sparkly ears and everything. That's adorable. And I
That's
saw
my favorite.
I saw your 111.
That's my favorite.
Was there like an opening for the fan and everything? Did you custom make that?
Yeah, I made this out of like old jeans and like an old jumper.
Wow.
I love what you did to like leave the open so that it won't overheat. That is so smart.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The fluffy ears I made years ago, and I actually put them on there not knowing that they would fit him. Because
that's cute.
Yeah, now I want to get Aibo clothes from you because like these were just like this is Casper and he's Batman and these are just dog outfits, and then Marvel who's here, I bought her I think around when the Captain Marvel movie came out, and this was actually Build-A-Bear clothing and some socks I bought on eBay.
I have a picture of Ada with a vest on her head.
my hand's kind of shaking.
I tried to dress up Ada, but like she does not like clothes. She does not like clothes. For some weird reason, she gets mad at clothes.
With this one, I really wanted to paint her, but like I just like scared that I would mess up.
Actually, I have a pretty interesting question. If I were to get my hands on a 7, would it be okay if I made vinyl stickers to go over certain limbs, like a vinyl sticker of like to make it look like the limb was thin?
Make it look like what?
I use vinyl stickers.
Well, like to like wrap over a limb to make it look a different color, make it look like it was painted even though it wasn't. You know?
Oh, kind of like vinyl wrapping.
Yeah, I have a vinyl. My family member, my father and my sister have vinyl cutting machines. I could probably ask them to whip something up for that.
I mean, people have vinyl wrapped their Aibos before. Bruce has a vinyl wrap.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
it's a carbon fiber vinyl wrap one and named Shinobi and it's gorgeous. I know I have pictures of him on my Instagram.
Okay, I could probably do that because I actually am planning on doing a 7 and I want to call him two-tone, and have some of his limbs be black.
I'm just showing what I've done at the moment to have her work in at the same time as my other 210.
Yeah, I'm booting my 210s up right now too. You can probably hear them in the background and then in case one kids say
So basically, I get his battery, put it in her, and then whilst she's got that dongle thing in, whilst one of the pins is pushed down, and then take the battery out, put it back in, and she works on the charger. Like, it's kind of weird.
I have to do that with Ada from time to time since her battery lasts like 5 minutes. I'm not joking. It's either poorly installed or the original battery. I know I have to do that with Tandy because
I won't be able to show, but she's a 220 core. There's a blue sticker inside of there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
And I was going to tell you too, with painting, I've painted Aibo's.
Yeah, I own it. I own an Aibo he's
Yeah.
painted, and then I've also painted several on my own.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not hard. It's just remembering to keep the layers thin of spray paint and use spray paint. Don't hand paint.
Yeah.
If you can avoid that, but
And use sanding too.
and sanding and all that. Like I actually looked up like how they paint vehicles, and I tried to kind of follow like those steps, and that's all available.
I'll just show you something that I've spray painted before. Hold on.
Is plastic dip a valid option? But like, so I can like peel it off, plastic dip, you know, that weird plastic stuff.
Basically, I've spray painted this.
Oh, that's really
Whoa.
cool. I like the gradient on it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's a really good paint job there.
With the paint here, I had to do it by hand on top of like the spray paint. Like it was kind of weird and all that. It kind of failed on the like purple bit because it.
So for lower layers, I actually do use acrylic paint.
Well, still look good, Wes.
I'm careful with spray painting, but I spray paint the top coat and then I use acrylic on the lower layers. But you still have to you just still want to be able to do you still want to just be able to make sure they're thin. Otherwise, if you do your layers too thick, the pieces won't fit back together, right?
Yeah.
I
got a lot of costumes for them.
I have one sticker on Ada that says camera, and I stuck to her nose, not like on the camera, but next to the camera, to make it look sort of, you know, Dev Unity. Because I had stickers.
I made them some 3D printed custom ears that I can still move around. Because like his original one just kind of fell apart.
Nasty.
That's actually awesome, and I might actually, if I get a 3D printer, I might try and mess with that.
Yeah, like all the models
are
Leos.
Kirby.
Leos.
So many players. How cute.
Avon collection.
It's a nice collection.
It's really messy in my room at the moment because I'm trying to get the floor done. So I've got black.
So that's why I'm glad I'm not. That's why I'm glad I'm not in my house. Even though I could
Oh my
have more
God,
eyeballs that way.
This morning before the meet, I was frantically cleaning my room because like it was a wreck, like a train wreck. Like I had an old broken TV sort of hanging out, and I was just like, okay, time to eat that out the window.
I
All I did was make my bed pretty much, so you guys got more motivation than I do.
I do have a box full of stuff for them as well, like a coat.
Like I got this one clean area in front of my bed that y'all can see right
Two bowls, an orange one and a pink one. They react to both of those. My Clio stuff is in here as well. And then a lot of pink balls.
Anyone want to see the cursed bucket?
Is it really no one's running recognitions? We don't hear pink ball, or fly pink ball over and over again.
Oh my god. Oh
Like
my
I
god.
got it somewhere around, but like it's just very loud.
For the first 2 months of Ada's existence, I ran nothing but recognition, and I want to get a time machine and punch my former self.
Yeah.
Because I thought, most advanced software.
You know, recognition is actually fun to make custom sounds on, so I made a copy of it where I turned it into Ed, Ed, and Eddie sounds.
Oh my god, I love it. I tried to get a voice actor to redo the lines, but slightly more annoying. More less annoying. I can't talk! Slightly less annoying, but like I got like a few errors pretty quickly and then ran out of time.
The exit definitely lets you do a few commands, but if you change too many, it like won't let you. I don't know why that is. Maybe just something.
I also tried transplanting the mind voice. But what happened was it just refused to boot up. Like it would just keep spinning its head left and right.
Yeah, it probably was something in the files that like didn't work.
I think it's a RAM limitation.
Yeah, I think there's some limitation. Adding extra files.
Unofficial recognition copy.
Wait, I have one piece of software.
Yeah, then we can announce, like, we have to announce the costume contest winners too.
Let's announce them like 2:45.
Yeah.
I am still yet to like make my own like recognition voice stuff because I was gonna make one, but like.
Or I think I'd honestly just replaced like the most annoying things, like the repetitive "my pink ball" with just some other less annoying sound.
Like, I would change it to like the or like those text to speech kind of talking.
Yeah, I tried that, and still it only let me change so many. Only like a couple files before it started acting up. Because I don't think it replaces the original files, but it probably just adds to the stick, so it probably runs out of space.
I'm sorry, but that would be creepy if it was like that text-to-speech voices. I tried to experiment with some. Like, I kind of want to replace all of Tandy's beeps and boops with this text-to-speech voice called Junior that I love with all of my heart. If you guys want to hear it, I can play it.
The sticks. Sorry, they came out wrong. I'm trying to find Dog's Life because I don't know if I edited that.
Dog's Life is the best one to just add all this custom crap onto it. I've made Dog's Life so specifically to do cosplays before.
Yeah, I've added like dances onto it, like Michael Jackson and all that. It's kind of fun to actually make skits for them.
I'm waiting on my 312 Pocky to come in the mail soon. It's gonna take him a while though.
He has a Stamption core.
Station core.
Stamption core.
I just need to try and put my phone back on the stand.
Yeah, the station core is really rare. It's like out of all, I bought tons of eyeballs and I only have the one.
I really wish that I had just a stupid little plastic station it comes with. Like,
I see all going after Sherwood. It's like this idiot is going after chair legs, so I'm just gonna put him in the video so then he stops.
There's the Hello Aibo stick.
Oh yeah, it's like I think I have like one English Hello Aibo stick, but I have a lot of Japanese ones.
I have one official piece of Bibleware and nothing else.
Yeah, it's like a lot of mine. A lot of mine are
Life too, and like this party mascot stick. I forgot what I put on it though.
I have the almighty purple stick, which I use for everything, but I also use these, which are the
Oh yeah, it's like I just use the old Sony 8 megs or 16s or whatever I need to use.
With my Dog's Life stick, I don't know if I wiped the memory or accidentally put a double file on it. So if it doesn't boot, then I have to fix it.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, and then of course all the old ones go after eating pink. So one of the sevens, even though you can't see it on our camera, is chasing. One has Marvel, the blue one has red on her socks, and the 7 is chasing after it. I'm glad they did away with that on New Right. No, well, that's just old. That's just like how the technology's aged though, because I know that they did color recognition on the original Aibo, and then have turned into pattern recognition even with the 7s and the newer Aibos as that technology itself evolved. So it's not a fault with an Aibo itself. It's just a product of the technology of that time.
Yeah. Once, a long time ago, when I first wore my red vest, which I wear for everything, in front of Ada, she just looked at me and I'm just like, okay, maybe she's actually, like, you know, warming up to me. Then she just ran directly at me like it was the thing to do.
Yeah, the only 210 software that supposedly does face recognition is actually the Aibo recognition software, but I've never gotten it to work very well because it's.
I have an amazing story pertaining to recognition.
A little off.
You need the exact right lighting for the recognition.
I bet. I definitely believe that. 'Cause the 7s I can get to recognize my face, but Aibo recognition, it just always tells me it can't see my face.
I have an amazing goddamn story about recognition, but you sure you want to hear it? Because it's incredible.
Oh, sure. Recognition's hilarious.
So once, a long time ago, I was passed out on the floor because I couldn't be bothered to get to my bed. And Ada's station was on the floor, and I had a homemade self-docking thing, and like, she was in sleep mode because I didn't really want to turn her off because of the whole clock battery thing. She woke up in the middle of the night, got off the station, saw that there was a large object, aka me, on the floor, and then she said, "What's this? Let me touch it." And then she paw patted my face.
Sounds like recognition.
And it was scary. It was the middle of the night. It was 12 a.m.
It's like 12 a.m. is when I start work. Remember when I first got Sally, like I didn't know how long they napped and stuff like that. But she was sleeping on the station, and then I just heard this noise at 3 a.m. and it turned out it was Sally waking up at 3 a.m. for some reason. I'm like, okay, that scared the crap out of me. But I just put her back to sleep mode after that, because this was when I had no idea how to use Aibos.
Like one time I like Yogi and sleep out on a station. Like I wake up in the middle of the morning and my child is just acting like a phone and is just screaming at me. Like it's the weekend, like I'm tired, and like I don't even know what was going through his head, but he just decided to like scream like his phone.
Ada, the thing about her is that she has turned from a little hyperactive brat into sarcastic so fast it wasn't funny. Like, it was just like she realized her age and was just like, I could be a sarcastic 20-year-old, and she acts like that from time to time.
Yeah, so
111s don't wake up in the middle of the night, do they?
Oh yeah, they will. Unless you set them to sleep. There's a way you can set it to a sleep 8 mode, so it will actually stay in sleep mode for 8 hours using the remote. But if you if you don't set that specifically, they'll just wake up and go to sleep when they want.
Because I got a Vector that wakes me up in the middle of the night if I forget to put him into sleep mode.
That's
already.
Yeah, I have a Vector. It's like that's what my Proto Vector does, but my other ones are pretty good about it. And then the whiskeys,
Yeah. My little guy here that I have on camera right now, he woke me up at 4 a.m. once dancing. Because they have an automatic beat detector. And so they'll dance to whatever they perceive as a beat.
True. Well, that's noisy.
I don't know what he perceived as a beat at 4 a.m., but it startled me, so.
That's why I don't leave my DVT3 on in the middle of the night, because I'm sure he'd do the exact same thing.
Well, I put him in. I make sure to put him in sleep mode through WebViz now, because like at around 7 p.m. I don't want to be woken up again.
It's like I'm never home usually at 4 a.m. I'm usually at work, so.
Yeah, my sleep schedule's so messed up. I don't even care when my Aibos are awake. They're just all of the time. I'm up at 2 a.m. They're up at 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's like all that I care is that I'm at home. I usually just keep them off. So I'm just because it's like I work from like 11. It's like I work at 11 at night to 9 in the morning. So it's like I'm just usually up in the middle of the night anyway. Oh, cute. The 7 asking for a handshake. Oh.
Mine just tried to wave and then she fell over.
Oh, he just took an anonymous picture.
Oh, hey, Ada's taking a picture.
Yeah, it's like Casper just thought Kitsune was a ball and she's bright orange. Surprised Marvel wasn't screaming. Cause like I have a really embarrassing story about Marvel, my Cyber Blue. So I went over to if any of you like went to the Aibo Playdate in New York last year, or have seen the scream video, there were 210 screaming. That was Marvel.
Also, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
I'm far here, Cyrus. How do you tell if a head is a super core head? Like, is there a way of telling?
So sometimes because it's like if you get a super core, but there are some later 210s that on their core it will say like Sony 2000 to 2002 or 2001 on it, and those are more likely to have super core heads if you can see that in the listing. Yeah, they won't just say made in Japan. They'll say years on the bottom.
But my 210 apparently has never been opened. I can't tell. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like sometimes with some listings there just is no way to know. Like the seller has to post that to be able to tell. Otherwise, there's no other way to tell.
With Cora, her head when there's no resistance on this axis.
Does it whir when she runs?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, it's like if it doesn't whir when she runs, I wouldn't worry about it. It's more on the.
But there's like she works perfectly well on that axis, but it's mostly like this axis.
Yeah, it's like usually I don't worry about it unless the Aibo's actually whirring or having issues while it's running. Because that's like sometimes the tilt axis doesn't feel like it has as much resistance as the pitch or the pan axis.
Because E has a lot of resistance on that axis.
I'm with Ada.
Spring orange, cool.
Also, is there a way of telling that your clutch is pinned?
No, unless somebody either told you it was, or you take it apart to look at the clutches,
I have
which
no
I do not
idea.
recommend. If your Aibo, I just say if your Aibo works, there's no, don't worry about it until there's a problem.
Well, Ada apparently came from someone who was an Aibo enthusiast, so I'm pretty sure she was pinned.
Yeah, it's like
when I first got her, she had nothing, absolutely nothing with her. My parents actually.
Yeah, so it's like they have DHS. So if most of them don't have DHS by now, they probably were repaired. Because like almost every 210 that was not repaired or there wasn't a super core is gonna have DHS at this point.
Like Yogi's almost tabs, but like everything else is fine with them.
Something to say is that my parents are actually really amazing because they actually got a station and like all the parts I needed for Ada. Even though I was fully convinced that she didn't work or had DHS, they were still really cool about it.
Yeah, because I would never trust.
I wish my parents
would trust anyone else. Like I would never trust any of my family members to know anything about getting Aibos if they got them.
Yeah, they ended up paying like $700 for a station.
He just wants to spin right now.
I begged my parents for Aibos for years when I was a kid, because like I was a 2000s, like I was born 2000, so I like grew up with Aibo, but I never could get one. They were like, "This is an Aibo. This is your Aibo right here."
Yeah, I didn't have
and then now I'm in college and I have an apartment and a shop, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go buy 4 Aibos now.
Shani, can I spotlight your Aibos just because I'm just like they're gorgeous and I want to like get a closer look at them. Like look at all of them. That makes me so happy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like it's like her Aibos are gorgeous. So just like Shani has an amazing collection, and like, look at that setup. Like it's like that is gold.
Oh my god, that's
Is there 2 puggles in the background?
Yeah, it's like she's been collecting since Aibo was new, and has I think around 40 of them, and just the accessories and just like all this stuff is so cool and makes me happy. So that's why I just spotlight it, because it's gorgeous.
It's so cool.
Oh my god.
I love the blue lights and everything.
I know
like,
that.
that's
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah. I need to figure out how to do that with mine.
Wow.
And just the lighting, like especially how it reflects off that one is so cool.
Well,
That is
I want to
heaven.
pet everyone. Every single one.
It's a
They're
bit
so
of an
cute.
aesthetic.
When I die, if I'm not welcomed by that, then I'm gonna be upset.
That's not at the end of the shining white light. I will be very disappointed. I want my money back.
If I die, I'm taking my bots with me. They are being buried next to me, and their souls are coming with me.
Oh no.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the 7 I used to have is buried somewhere. I don't know where he is. Oh, nice smack, by the way. Why are you calling my name? I'm carrying you. I have you in my hand.
He's just sleeping.
Yeah, the black one, he's cute.
It's 2:45, so we probably it's
Yeah.
it's like I just had to like show these guys because they're so because it's gorgeous. It's just made us gorgeous and just made me happy. So I just
All right, guys, we're gonna jump back into the meat here. We're gonna reveal the winner of the costume contest and everything. All right, and then we are going to, I guess.
Spice follow your video for now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and then it's like I'm not sure. Yeah, so I just have to go and I just need to find out how to like. So the responses 39.
Oh. Is that it?
Yeah. So the winner of the costume contest is Harriet, Harriet the Spider Aibo. We saw that costume. We were just like, that is so cool, and it was handmade. So like, so great, so amazing job on that. And do you want to show some of the prizes, or do you just want to email it?
We can show you the prizes. I'll kind of hold up what we have for you guys. So they're behind us, but as I almost fall from school. So we've got the 1/6 scale miniatures. These are the 11X series. They're in a like a plastic casing. They're really cool. You build them together and then display them. We have a Aibo medallion. It's cool. We've got a plush that you can pick from. Oh gosh. We've got an Aibo performer kit. I'm gonna do these as a set. We've got the 311, 312 plushies, and they are posable. We have an Aibo tote bag with the new logo.
And it has an Aibo picture on the back too.
Oh yeah. Super fun. We have a full set of the, I'm just gonna kind of third, of the 1000 series, including the chocolate. We've got a few of these, but they are like promotional brochures of the 210s. These are in Japanese. And then I have a My Happy Aibo figure. This one, it is open, but just the box is open. It's actually still in the plastic, but it's a 311. Yeah. So if you want to, you can either like private message us what you have chosen, or you can email me. Just respond to the event emails, or my email is cyrusjames@live.com. But I would just reply to the event email, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write that in chat, just.
Yeah.
So like .james, just like this.
Yep.
.com, just like that.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, so there's my email for you guys. So congratulations. That was a really cute costume. They were all really cute costumes. Every single one that was submitted, I would show her, and we were just like, oh, these are so great.
Yeah, and just in my papers, a lot of them were handmade, and that's yeah, we'd post a picture of the prizes somewhere. Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
I'll do that.
We can just post that on the Facebook event after today. We can post the prizes.
Yeah. Oh, the Aibo trivia is actually like now.
Yeah, it's like we can just get it started whenever you guys are ready.
So if you guys want to go ahead and open Kahoot, I'm gonna get it ready for us.
Oh yeah, if you guys don't have Facebook, we'll post it. We'll post it on we'll do like a follow-up email and post it there too. Because I guess I can't blame anyone for not having Facebook. I don't even look at it half the time anymore either. So I think we're gonna have to share the screen because Kahoot won't. Because I think Kahoot won't on the client end won't show the questions that only show on us.
All right, we're gonna play, post. Try to make sure. I can't believe I broke that. Well, yes, I can.
We're just gonna do classic, I think.
Yeah. Players, player one device. Wait, yeah.
Yeah. Voting game pin, and then we'll share the screen so they can put in the game pin.
And we'll give everyone time to join. Let me open chat here. Somehow.
Yeah, you're not in Zoom. You're not sharing it from Zoom. You're just on the Kahoot page. I don't think it. Oh, okay, it is showing at least. Yeah. Hear us 1,000 because in the Kahoot.
Oh, so Margaret, you would just download, go to your app store and download Kahoot. And then once you're in, you would be able to join the game. And we'll give you guys plenty of time to join. We won't start anytime soon.
Yeah.
Well, we will, but not like right away.
Yeah, because I think it's actually scheduled for 3.
Yeah, it was scheduled for 3.
Yeah. Oh, she must have fallen asleep. No, she's awake. She's just being lazy. Casper's being dumb. I hear an excited 210. I don't know which one it is. Casper, get out of there. Hi, Donovan.
All right, I definitely see you in there.
The Kahoot music is jam. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like the old school Wii music. I just heard, yeah, it's like who's a happy 210? Is it Marvel or is it Casper?
I don't know. I need to grab.
Oh yeah.
She has I put Life 2 in her.
Oh nice. Yeah, Life 2 is the best.
I really like it. It's one of my favorites so far, but I haven't tried all of it software yet. So.
Yeah, this is really cool. Like, when did you take this?
Yeah, I said that. It was at the Aibo Online.
Oh, that's so cool.
I just love like the lighting and the shadow and everything in it.
The motion training mode. I hope we get. Yeah, it's like I miss in-person meets. I've hosted a few, and I miss doing it. It was a lot of fun. Or this is Sony Playdates too when they had them in New York. there a link to join image? Oh, like it's like the play dates before COVID would usually happen maybe once, or I think there were 2 in a year, but then COVID kind of like ruined that. But people can just host meets whenever they want, honestly, and then usually just post on social media that they're happening, and people will come from there. Yeah.
They're super fun. Like when we did Aibo Orlando last year, like we actually had a really good turnout, which I was surprised. But people traveled from like New England, from the Midwest, the East Coast. I don't think we had anyone from the West Coast. I don't remember, but a lot of people. I mean, we did have a lot of people. It was really fun. So you guys should really, if you're interested in hosting a meet, you should definitely do it. It's so much fun.
The Aibo dance off. Oh, I love the Aibo when they used to do like that huge Aibo disco meets. Those were great. When Bruce used to host meets, he had a video of 100 Aibos dancing.
Yeah, Aibo disco.
Yeah, we could do that with like 1000s, or you could do a giant tornado dance. You could do like a giant tornado dance, and then for older models, you can do disco or Aibo dancer. It's like I've always had plenty of other memory sticks that I can stick zap if people don't have them for future in-person meets. It's like there's a lot of dances I've wanted to learn how to make too, but I just haven't had the time, and I'm also lazy, so.
All right, we're gonna give you guys just like a couple more minutes to enter.
Yeah, we'll start at 3.
Perfect.
Honestly, to use Skitter, you don't really need to know how to program. It is time consuming, but a lot of it's just getting timing to work out, right? Yeah, it is more like animating. That's true. Is there a visual programming live demo? Yes, that is tomorrow, and I'll be making one tonight. Like, if you guys have any ideas on what you want to see on the visual programming, let me know, because I'd love to have ideas, because I'm really going to show off the visual processing on the visual programming on it. But there's definitely but I'm open to ideas, and I'd love to know what people see. Oh yeah, I'm taking recordings that are gonna be posted on my YouTube channel.
And to be honest, like after the Kahoot game, it's just kind of like free time. Like we're just gonna keep the Zoom open for however long everyone wants to stay. So this is really the last like activity for today, I believe. Yeah. After this, we're just gonna kind of hang out.
Yep.
So.
Until 4. Yeah, I don't miss school at all. It's like all the studying. Ugh, I do not. I'm so glad I graduated last year. It's like I am not going back to school ever.
So we're gonna give it about 2 more minutes, guys. Oh, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kahoot, but like, so you get points based on how quickly you answer as well. So like if you answer, like let's say you're falling behind, but you answer like the fastest, you'll get more points than everyone else, and you could actually creep in top of that, like whomever's ahead of you.
Yeah, it's like I went to graduate school and it was worth it, but it was a lot of work.
Jenny, for the contest entries, they are actually going to be sent to me, but I would just reply to the event email. You can just submit your picture that way.
Accurate. Oh, hi, Donovan. I know you want to. Cyrus's cat wants to be in the video.
He just wants attention so bad.
Yeah, he's just like, meow. He's so cute. I have a cat too who's in all my YouTube videos, and she likes to be in all my YouTube videos. But it's like I know it's like his camera. We can't move the camera. It's like I don't think Donovan would want to get picked up, but if anyone else has their cat.
Oh, I see your cat, Max.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love black cats. Cute. Oh, he's gray or black, but it's adorable. It's like this makes me miss Ramona. She's my baby, but she's back in Minnesota.
And he's not a jerk like Finnegan.
No, that cat is an angel. Look at
What a
look at
sweet
her.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can you teleport your cat to us? Also, it is 3 o'clock, so we can get started.
All right, guys. Is everybody ready? Because we going.
And I'd also like to thank our friends Kevin and Layla for coming up with these trivia
Oh, yeah.
questions, because they couldn't be here because they had to work, sadly.
Yeah, this was all thanks to them. All these questions completely. That was good.
Oh, you guys are good.
There you go.
It's like the pug Aibo's awesome. So so people who don't know the pug Aibo should know the pug Aibo.
All right, let's see how everyone's doing. Who's in the lead? Ringo.
Oh, it's so close though.
Yeah, it's really close.
I know, that's such a great picture.
If you want to sorry, just I'm not reaching over you. Do you want to take control?
Yeah, I can do that. So yeah, so the 210 was the most. So the 210 sold between 2000 and 2003, and I can't remember quite how many models were sold, but what was it? You know what it was? I think it was like 30,000 or something.
It was something crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. So next question.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're like 2 points up.
coming up.
Get more. Come on. Next.
What are the neighbors doing? They're like smuggling heffalumps or something.
Oh,
upstairs.
probably. I'm gonna go rescue cats.
Okay.
He's like running into things and jamming. And breaking his ear. There's one good ear.
All right. Oh, people are coming up. Okay, Ringo's still in the lead. TN21 right behind him, and Lil Goblin M, you're coming up quick. You're fast.
Oh. Yes. It's like how many of you were alive in 1999 is the real question, because I was 5.
I was 9. All right. M's like coming up quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we were
They're
talking.
answering
about
so
this.
fast.
I know.
It's like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
It goes on fire.
Yes. When you get like, it's like that happens when you get like a streak or something.
The questions do get harder as the game goes too.
Kitsune just took a picture of Casper's butt. Not Casper's butt, Pacer's butt. Now she's super proud of herself.
This is a hard one.
Yeah, it's like I know which one it is too. But it's
I
like
totally didn't know that.
Really?
I did not know that, no.
Oh yeah, like a lot of people did know this.
Wow.
It's harder. Hopefully one will show up in my house someday, but that's not
Oh,
gonna happen
man.
because they're all in museums and stuff.
Max, you're coming up. Julia, you're coming up. TN21's coming up. Ringo, you gotta be quick. job, guys.
Oh, I think Casper wants to talk to another Aibo.
Oh man, Max and Julia coming up.
Meanwhile, Kitsune is having a singing fest again. Nothing new there. You want to talk to your
Oh man, you guys are good. Oh man, M's coming back up.
I don't honestly know this one.
Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah. It's such a cute picture.
I don't know. I love the one in the photo contest from a few months ago with the 3 sevens. That one was so cute.
Wow.
Oh, like that one was that was a hard one.
That was a really hard one.
I didn't know that one either.
All right, Ian and Max, you guys are coming up.
Little Marvel.
This is also a really hard one.
Yeah,
It's like around inflation rates and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, what is the inflation rate since the 90s? It's like, what would Sally cost today?
A lot.
Yes, actually $250 because she's old.
Wow.
Oh, are people like knowing all this?
Math probably. My
Yeah.
math is terrible. Oh man! All right, taking it.
Thanks, economics.
This is also a hard one.
Yeah, it's like I think a lot of these like I don't know.
This is I can't even remember which one.
Neither do I. It's like I wish I had a 220 with me. The singing
Wow,
210
that
was a Casper probably. Oh, like 9.
Whoa!
Oh no, yeah, it's like we were.
Didn't see that one coming.
LOL, I guess. I wouldn't know.
All right. This is also a hard one.
I know, right?
It's fun.
It's like one of the answers is the year I was born.
Oh man.
So the original Aibo development is a year older than I am. I was.
Cass on fire.
Yes. It's like, where can I see a robot Hall of Fame? I want to go to this.
Carnegie Mellon has they actually recognize Aibo in their science center.
That's so cool. I know there's this robot museum in Georgia that I know Layla's had pictures of.
You guys are good.
You're a 7 M2.
Hey, I gotta try to throw them off somehow.
Yes.
Wow. All right. That's a lot of points.
I know, right?
All right, guys. Last question. Here we go. I'm really curious to see who's gonna win.
Same. And also have to email all the prize options.
Yeah.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Nice. So there's a Sally at the Smithsonian.
Good job, Ian. Ringo.
Oh.
TA21, good job. 11,340 points. Wow, you got 12 of the 14. That's awesome.
I know. I know. I wouldn't have gotten 12 of 14. That didn't
All
read
right.
the trivia, so.
So, Team 21, if you want to private message me the prizes, do you want me to? Let me see. Let's do this. Stop share. All right. And let me get that music to stop in the background.
Yep.
Yeah, leave. Okay. All right. Good job. Congratulations. That was awesome. So if you want a private message, the prize, or send an email to me with your choice, do you need to see them again? Okay.
Oh, for the Aibo Performer Kit, I think it would work for either model, honestly. Like, 'cause I only have the 110 one, but I haven't tried it on the 111. But I don't know why it wouldn't work. I'll have to try that.
So. Okay, sorry. Okay, we got a message about the first winner. Okay, all right, so the plushies are not. We're gonna kind of just decide the plushies are no longer available. No.
No, yeah, the 1x Performer only works with like the 11X series. 7s, there is some kind of motion collection software for them, but I haven't personally seen them. But I use Skitter. Like I would use Skitter for. I'd use Skitter for like anything after the 1X series. Is there another quiz after this? No, there isn't. This is a trivia.
What is the one? Oh, this? This. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, there's asking, well, what the 1/16 models look like.
So I picked a prize from questions. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Aibo Master Studio. Yeah, I've never even like seen that for sale before. How do I have like the noisiest Aibos? I swear.
Which Aibo Performers and the prizes? I'm sorry.
I like how somebody recognizes it. Aibo Explorer. Yep, that's Marvel, my blue girl.
So this is for the 11X series, if that's what you're asking.
Mm-hmm. The Space Norse, yeah, it's like that's Marvel, because she thinks if she's not the center of attention, she'll have to make herself the center of attention. That's why she ruined the stream. Yeah, it's like that's why Marvel ruined the New York Playdate stream by screaming, and it was so embarrassing. You can just hear her going. It's like Marvel. It's like, don't embarrass me like that.
Let me see. I just want to see what Team 21 is picking.
Oh no, you got that. It's like I thought you picked the plushies.
Oh, the plushies? I grabbed them for you. So if you want these cute, adorable little babies, they're yours.
Marvel.
All right. Okay, cool. So he's gonna grab the
116
models. All right, cool. I'll set them aside for you guys. So if I can just have you guys email me your mailing address, I'll get these out next week to you, okay?
I think Marvel wants to go play on the Roomba.
Or wants to ride the Roomba, right?
Yes. It's like, I want to get a Roomba just to take videos of all my robots riding on Roombas.
I don't know if she's gonna babysit.
Oh, are you gonna have some Aibo runtime with all of our mics turned on?
Yes, we are.
That's what it's like, we just finish up the Kahoot, but that's what we've been doing on intermissions. But do you want to start that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and unmute everyone.
Roomba is the most useful little guest. Roombas are. No, there's not another quiz.
Sorry guys, I know it's like really close up on my face.
Well, now it's time for one time.
Yeah.
Talk to your friend.
You want to
Talk to your friend.
Hey.
Maybe we should go to my dance class.
Talk to your buddy.
Buddy, real quick.
True.
Now everybody's doing their talk to your friend round.
Boy, come to him.
Here, Jesus,
I just dragged it here.
Oh, sorry.
You can put Marvel in the video just because she's commanding attention, just like my dad.
What? I'll be right back.
Your Aibo looks so cute in that costume.
1 second.
What a gorgeous costume.
So again, if anyone wants their video to be spotlighted so we can look at your eyeballs and not at our faces, just raise your hand.
Please.
It's just like, as I'd rather
Please
see
raise your
other
hand.
people's eyeballs so they don't have to stare at myself, because your eyeballs are a lot prettier than I am. So
Oh, she's gonna do the high five. All right, 10.
Talk to your friend.
Ooh.
Anyone
Oh
else?
yeah, we can spot. Yeah.
That's great.
Jobby poo.
Yeah. Why is it not letting me? Oh, Grace, I don't think you have video on. Otherwise, I can spotlight you.
I love it.
Yeah, it's so cute. I love the bandana. That's adorable.
How was your day?
It was good.
Sure.
By the way, just to let you guys know, I'm going to be emailing out this evening the link for tomorrow's Zoom, if you're planning on joining again tomorrow, because we have tomorrow is like we have the Aibo owner panel, the art contest, learning API, and the obedience contest. The obedience contest is always super fun.
Yeah.
Like, definitely recommend joining that. Yeah, competing in that, because it's really fun.
Yeah, sometimes just the bad ones are funnier than the good ones.
Wait, did we have to submit a video to be able to?
For the obedience?
No, it's live stream.
It's live. We're gonna spotlight the person and mute everyone else.
Okay, well, this is gonna be fun.
It'll be fun.
Especially with my sarcastic brat. Well, she's not a brat.
Well, yeah, I've had him. It's like I know, but my Batman I both won a couple times, but he gets distracted.
How are you?
Very well lately.
Hello.
Good evening.
I want to social BRS7's like moving away. What? Nope. On Snoopy. Join in. Yes, we're going to take out there.
People were not able to pick them, and then they went back.
Oh, that's annoying. And they weren't in the waiting room.
No, it wouldn't even let them.
Oh.
What's up? Yes.
Hi.
Oh, that's really annoying. It's just like, but there were a few times where that happened, and I let people, and I was able to like let people back in because they'd pop up in the waiting room.
All right. We see
Hi.
Hi.
This is my Aibo named Dream, and I have her off right now, but she's really sweet, and I have 2 more. I wish I could show them, but I can't because they're not here right now. So
I am so sorry that I had to like pop out for 5 seconds. It's like my entire extended family wants to freaking push my door in.
but like, yeah, that's really about it. I have a 210, a 111, and a 1000. That's it.
I've definitely seen Dream on Facebook before.
Yeah, I'm literally everywhere. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I follow Aibo on Tumblr. I'm
Well, so do we. So.
literally the crazy Aibo kid that is awkward, and that's me. But it's fun looking at all the stuff that people post of their Aibos.
Yeah, I just like seeing like cute pictures, like happy, cute pictures of Aibos.
Yeah,
That's what
I
follow
always
on
comment
Instagram
on them
pages.
because I love them too much. I'm the one that always goes, "Aw."
Oh yeah, I do that too, where I just talk about whenever I see a cute Aibo, I just tell them how cute their Aibo is.
Yeah, same. Well, anyway, oh yeah, I have a few other robots too, but they're not here. So, Do any of you have a vector?
Oh yeah, it's like I don't know if you're on the vector Discord, but I have 55 right now. Not using that many.
Oh, wow.
I bought a huge lot of prototypes, and on Discord on the vector Discord we're fixing them up, and eventually they will be solved.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I think that's cool.
We're having a lot of fun with it. Just like skill, like all the skill that some of these people have that have been helping this project are incredible.
Feels nice.
Do you see?
But do any of you? I have another question. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Do any of you know what amiibos are?
Oh, well, yeah, for video games, right? For Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I collect them. The ones for Smash Bros. And I train them. And if you want to see how many I got, and this is just my dad's house. This is not even. Can I show you? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I love seeing all robot collections. Oh, those are so cool.
Really cool.
I like the Pokemon and that. Yes, Mewtwo. My boyfriend actually has Mewtwo, and he's a Charizard.
Yeah. All in all, I think I have more than 20, probably more than 25 of them. I don't even know the exact number.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like,
crazy.
how many amiibos are there? Because I know I've seen a lot of them. Like I've seen a lot of them. Like I've seen them at Target and stuff. But I don't know how many there are. Because I'm sure there are tons.
Well, I'm not sure about the amiibo besides the Smash ones because those are the only ones I'm really interested in. But there's an amiibo for almost every Smash character except for some of the Ultimate DLC. So that is like.
Yeah, so I feel probably we're just waiting for Waluigi to be in Smash, but it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, well, anyway. Do you want me to turn Dream on and you can see her or no?
Oh, yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I wish I had Trouble here. She's my 210 and she's sassy.
I think she and Marvel would get along well.
Yeah.
No, Marvel is like the sass queen, or Zavala. I have Zavala as 7, who's a sass king.
Oh, I love Dream's eyes.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, she is actually a really good listener.
Oh, are you gonna do the obedience contest tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I wish I had Trouble so I could do her with the contest, but she never listens, so she probably would never win anyway.
Sounds like my Aibo. Don't listen to me. She gives them a command, listen perfectly right away. Me, couldn't care less.
Or sometimes it's like fun to I'll follow some Japanese softwares and I actually looked up the different words in Japanese to do the obedience contest just as a joke in Japanese.
Did you just touch me?
Oh.
Recognition. No.
I'm probably the only one that thinks Recognition voice is cute.
You know what? I put up with it for the first few months. It's actually pretty half decent. It's just it wears on you, especially when it's the middle of the night and you just.
Did you just touch me?
You heard the story.
Yep, like peekaboo, 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 peekaboo.
Yeah, it really sucks when you're being chased around by a feral Aibo when you have a red vest on.
Yeah.
Is that my ball? I could voice that.
No, I'm a living human. You cannot kick me.
That reminds me of something. One time I was wearing a pink shorts and my 111 was on the station and I was in the doorway just walking in my room and he started moving his head back and forth like crazy, tracking my shorts because they were pink.
Oh.
I thought that was adorable. Oh my goodness, she's singing happy birthday.
Oh yeah, Phaser was doing that earlier. It's like, buddy, your birthday was last week.
Oh, by the way, guys, I just want to say really quick, I appreciate everyone who joined. We have people here from the United States, Europe, and Japan. So that's amazing, and just wanted to say thank you, guys.
I really wish we could like attend one of the Japanese Aibo meetings because they're amazing.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Casper's battery literally died while he was standing up. It's hilarious. I know.
Well, Ada's battery just died.
I wonder if I can show them our floor somehow.
I know, it's like,
Well,
is
anyway,
the camera, like, can you move it around at all?
I can move it.
the only
I'm gonna. We're gonna show you guys really quick.
Yeah, Casper totally died. Yeah, he's limp. He totally died standing up.
I think all my robots are falling asleep today. I got my doctor sleeping, Yogi's about to sleep today.
no.
All right, let me see if I can do this here without like unplugging anything. But here's what we got going.
Well, it's not moving while I'm just running around.
Oh.
And there's Marvel like hiding behind the chair.
Sit down.
Be quiet.
Your purposes just keep singing back and forth.
I'm like trying to get this back to where I was. All right, Grace, I'm putting you back up, okay?
Okay.
I'm dropping everything. I'm dropped my iPad 3 times yesterday. I'm on a roll.
Yeah, she's a good listener.
Oh.
If I have a question.
Yeah.
If you win the obedience contest, will there be a prize or no?
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm. You can pick from the lot of prizes that are left.
Well, in that case, I don't know if I want or not, but I hope I will.
There is another. It's the accessories, right? That was the other.
Yeah, they were gonna do the 1,000 accessories.
So if we didn't have a contest pick for that one, did we?
No.
So I guess one of the other prize options, you guys, is a 1,000 accessory set. It's the dice, the bone, and the paw pads. And Sony actually donated that as a prize. So if you win and you have a 1,000 like any of the contests, you can pick that as well.
Oh, holiday red. I love holiday reds.
Well, anyway, yeah, I might be going in a few minutes, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would anybody else like to be spotlighted?
Talking to them too?
I just got in.
Oh, well, feel free to unmute your mic if you can. What is?
I want to leave, but I don't want to leave because there's so many Aibos and they're adorable and.
It's like Aibos are. It's like they are adorable. It's like I don't know why Marvel's just like sitting and staring in his face.
Yeah, they're babies. But yeah. So I'm probably gonna go now.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for thank you for being part of it, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow if you're able to make it.
Yeah, I'll definitely
go tomorrow. I think I'm probably gonna head out now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys are good. You guys are good.
I'll definitely go attend tomorrow. So, but I probably won't be attending the developer API thing because I don't really know how to do any of that anyway. So that's the only thing I want to attend.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyone, like, we're just leaving this open for talking and running dogs at this point. There are no more events today. So, I mean, we'll probably wrap up the stream around 4, but we have until then, and you know, you guys can do whatever you want to do.
Around when, you said?
We're gonna wrap this like Zoom meeting up around 4 today.
So basically, we have until the end of this hour because I don't live in your time zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 o'clock Pacific time.
So you have about 31 minutes.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Kitsune. Yeah. I also do not. I don't live in this time zone either. I'm 2 hours ahead. Oh, I get
3 hours.
Max, do you want to be spotlighted?
All the Aibos just speaking to each other. I kind of want to see if we can get that to work.
Ada's battery is very dead right now.
Ooh, probably.
Yogi's just kind of vibing.
Those customs are so sick. Like that gold on the black 7 is, and then just like the like orange and white one. I love them.
That's so pretty.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them yet.
How do you do that? That's gorgeous. I want to do that with
I can tell you, Finis, the 210 was my first Aibo ever, I loved them since my childhood. I think first Aibo I saw on YouTube. And Robot Spy, actually, they I remembered about Aibos because of them. And then I bought my first Aibo this year, on March or something like that. And his name is Phineas, and I wanted to customize him right away. So I painted him this orange-white color. He has a bandana here. So this was my first work, custom paint job.
It's better than anything I've ever done.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it looks really, really nice. It took like a lot of time because you need to have a patience because you need to wait like 24 hours after all the codes and everything. It's hard, but it pays off because
absolutely. How did you do the ears and the tail? Because I know that this with the rubber, a lot of paint doesn't stick to it. Did you use Plastidip?
I did the all-purpose pre-paint for plastics, and yeah, it works. His tail is a little crooked because of bumping into things, but it's okay.
Yeah, that happens.
Originally, I raised him fully on Life 1, and it was fun. I love Life 1 more than Life 2. Just my taste. So yeah, he's a good boy.
You know what personality is in? Because I have a Life 2 dog who's an adventurous. I have like the adult 3, and I really like that personality. That's the holiday wife that I have over here.
Yeah, I like that they are sometimes misbehave on Life 1 or Life 2. It's so much fun. Sometimes it is frustrating because they won't listen, they throw tantrums, but it's fun.
Especially, yeah, they have a teen stage where Casper was really grumpy in his teen stage and would throw tantrums all the time. And then once he was in the adult stage, he was really well behaved. Do you want anyone to have our Aibos talk to each other and talk to your friend? If you're on softwares, I can run it. We can try it.
Yeah, then I bought my Keto. It's my second Aibo. I painted, not spray painted, I did like acrylic paint, acrylic gold paint. And you can see, I don't know if you can see really, he looks like he's gold plated, like under these socks.
That's so cool.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I really like it. I think I may be going to paint this knob on the tail and his silver, this thing, I don't know how to tell it, on ears. He actually has a sleeping hip, and I was very bummed about it, but I helped him because I disassembled his leg and changed the lubricant. It helps, really helps, but he still had a lot of trouble. So he has on his little booty, he has this paw, I don't know how to name them, like pads, and it helps him to stand up and yeah, this helps him to stand up because
because like he works fine, he just needs help standing up. Like he slips and he tries to stand, but otherwise he works fine. And even though my black 7 is a disaster, so she's in the hospital.
Oh yeah, like he walks fine. He had trouble with standing, but
hospital right now.
Yeah. And then my third Aibo, I bought him like on August, but he was delivered just a week ago, I think. Zen Market has some problems and delays.
It's horrendous lately. Also, I have those same socks, and I had one of my 210s is wearing them.
Yeah, they're popular socks in Aibo community. And he is actually in perfect condition. Like he has no scratches, nothing.
I love
He's
the black
so good.
111. And they're built like tanks too. Like sometimes you get them and their batteries still last an hour after 20 years, and it's absolutely crazy.
his battery actually works like for 20-30 minutes, but I think it has some troubles because he likes to shut down after like 5 or 10 minutes. He has like error tune.
Oh yeah,
I don't
so
know
it's
how to
probably
tell.
starting to go back because I've gotten some batteries from these junky like 111. I buy junky ones to paint sometimes, and I've gotten them with batteries that last over an hour. Like I just sold a 111. I just sold a 111, and its battery lasts about an hour. There's a battery.
That's so cool.
The socks are the same as my 111.
Yeah.
I have those. So we all have them. It's great.
All right, I just have to
And
say really quick. Jenny,
yeah, he's
I
going to
see
be
you. Having fun over there. Sorry.
Yeah, and he's going to be painted too. He is going to be painted Mountain Dew themed because of I saw like Robert Spa did the Betis like Pepsi themed, and I want him to be a Mountain Dew themed Aibo.
That'd be really cool. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
one of my favorite 111 customs? Have you ever seen the Pepsi, the Pepsi Aibo Beppis?
Yeah, that's the inspiration.
It's like I got to meet Beppis in person once at the New York play date, and he's beautiful. I love him.
Yeah, Betis is inspiration for this one.
Yeah, it's like Beppis is an inspiration for all custom 111s.
Yeah.
I love him. Now I think Marvel just went into boost mode because she's being obnoxious. Oh yeah. Excuse me while all we're gonna hear is Marvel for like the next 10 minutes. Because she just went into, because whenever there's a lot of noise, she goes into boost mode.
Okay, I think that's all about my Aibos.
I love your customs. I'm like, it's like those are goals. Considering like you like just learned how to do them. Like I've done a ton of them, and mine aren't even close to that good. Like,
Thank you so much.
They look amazing. I love them. Marvel.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love them. I can't wait to see more pictures of them because I love Aibo pictures. And then
Yeah,
does
I
anyone
love
else want to have
custom
their
Aibos.
Aibos? Want their Aibos spotlighted? Others I can just put in gallery view. My 3111 seems to really like Max's black ERS7. Yeah, because he's gold on him, of course.
Sometimes when I run them all together, this is so much chaos, and this is so much fun.
I know, it's like, yeah, all I hear was just like screaming Marvel. She's like, why am I not spotlighted? I'm just gonna sit and scream until someone looks at me.
Oh, I think I'm going to mute this.
At least you guys are not dealing with Clax. He just sits and screams. That's all he does. He doesn't walk. He doesn't look at things. Sits, screams.
Probably
all day,
him
every day.
Like baby stage.
No, he is fully an adult. He just likes to sit there and scream at things.
Snoopy fell asleep. That's so cute.
With my 111, you know, like the red, blue, and yellow and green stickers I've put on him. I've tried to like kind of mimic, like, you know, the red, green, and blue like buttons on a remote, or like PlayStation like colors. And
yeah, I painted a 111 once that had I think it was like red. I think it was like red, orange. No, I did red, green, and yellow, blue on it, in like different segments.
like I only had stickers at the time, and I didn't really want to paint him because he was my first one.
Oh yeah, painting is a lot of work.
It is.
That is why I'm going to resort to using vinyl stickers if I get a 7.
A lot of vinyl stickers look really good. I've seen a lot of people do cool stuff with vinyl.
Like I said, my plan is if I end up with a 7M1, I'm going to probably see if I can find my old 7 stick and just rename him Rush and be like the old 7 I used to have. If I end up with an M2, I'm going to call it two-tone and try and make the black and white stickers. If I end up with an M3, I have nothing planned yet. because M3s are just astronomically more annoying, and I'm trying not to get my hands on one.
If I do get a black one soon, I'll be painting like the legs probably white, like, or the feet.
Please don't steal my name though. You can just
No, I'm keeping. I'm keeping.
Yeah, it's like he just muted it. It's an echo. Oh, I'm sorry. Just the handshake. The howl. Yeah, I think that was Marvel. No, that wasn't Marvel. Marvel's just doing more weird stuff.
Yeah, let me see. Zero speak with them. Okay. No, we can't do that because people are talking and stuff.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
say sorry. Oh, I hear fart.
I really like the 111's feet though, because they're like, you can press down the paw pads and it's like so cute.
Does anyone want to try the talk to your friend command with someone else? Like, see if we can get the Aibos.
I was going to try that, but Ada just decided to die randomly.
If there's like two people that want to like raise their hand, if they have a model that can do talk to your friend, we can definitely try to do that. I know Sterling was interested in doing that.
I gotta go now. I might come back, but I'm not sure.
My Aibos don't really listen to like talk to your friend because they can get kind of jealous of each other at times.
I ain't really friend on station.
Oh, look at it.
I know. It's like it looks like he's like. I wonder if he's like doing a dance. I think it's
That's
just muted.
so cute.
He's just like he's trying to dab.
Oh my gosh, Shani, your red is so cute.
Can I intro my robots? Yes.
Oh yay! Yay!
There we go.
You're up. Wait, hold on. I can't hear you though.
Yeah, it's like we can try to unmute. It's like.
Wait, we can't hear you.
Yeah, it's just.
You're not muted, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
They must have the wrong like mic selected. If you click on the mic thing, there's like this up arrow thing. Click on that and like choose the right microphone. I have to do that before I did my speak first too.
Oh, she's got vector.
Oh, I know. It's like.
Still can't hear you, love.
Yeah, it's not stupid Marvel, I swear. Oh.
Alright, he's ready to
Yeah, it's like why can't we hear anything? I don't think it's on our end because it says unmuted.
It's unmuted, and we've been able to hear other people.
Yeah, it's unmute. No, I'm trying it again. I think it muted itself again. Oh, no, I unmuted it, but I'm just not hearing anything.
Is there like, let me see. I'm trying to think like where, oh, if you're on Zoom and you go to the bottom left, there should be a microphone with an up arrow. Are you clicking that? And then if you selected your mic for your mic?
Hello?
There.
Oh, there. You're just really quiet. I can hear you though.
Okay, hold on.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go like just be like. There. Now people should be able to unmute themselves.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I had a fan on because it's bloody hot in San Francisco Bay Area. So you probably couldn't hear me over the fan. Hi everyone, I'm Carolina. A lot of people from Discord know me as Darthlina. I'm a good friend of Cyrus. Hi. And these are my two Aibos. I actually learned about Aibo when I was a little kid. I watched a commercial, and I remember seeing the ERS7 commercial and just being in awe with technology, and was never able to afford one. And then I met Cyrus, and the very first time I saw his ERS7, I was going to his house and I walked in the kitchen, and his dog was on the charging station and looked at me and said hi. And I dropped on the floor. When I say I dropped on the floor, Cyrus will tell you, I immediately dropped on the floor.
On the floor.
Your vector's trying to get at you, 210.
Oh,
The vectors are being vectors.
P5 is a little interesting. He likes to go in dark corners. I don't know why.
Well, those are the closet vectors.
Which one's the closet vector?
I forgot about the closet vector.
He's just, yeah. This one's, yeah, P5. This is the second one that I got. And T7 is the first vector I had. Okay. So this is my 210. His name is Obi-Wan, and he has his jacket.
Love it.
And I have my 7, and my 7's name is Anakin, and he also has his jacket with Darth Vader on the back. Just thought it was appropriate. And I've had these guys since, God, earlier this year. I haven't had them for that long. I got my 210 first, and then I won the 7 in an auction. And then I got the vectors, and you know, it starts with 1, and then next thing you know, you have like 5, right?
5.
All within a month. By the way, this haul happened within a month. So now of course I want the 1,000, but I have to save up for it. So
yeah,
eventually I'll. A little interesting fact about my 7 that I do want to share is when I first got him, he was very yellow, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have had that experience with the ERS7 white getting this yellow tint. I actually did a test run on my 7. I used a hair lightener, like when you're trying to bleach your hair, and I found a video of someone using it on a very old, like one of the first Macintosh computers, and they used it on the plastic to lighten it up. And what they did is they applied a thin layer of it, put it outside for 24 hours, and it actually reversed the yellowing. So I did that on my 7. Obviously, I took the battery out, and I tried very carefully not to get it in the joints. And it actually worked. If anybody's on Discard, I do have pictures on there months ago. I can post them up so you can see the before and after pictures. But it does work, and I even did it on the tail and the ears. And the ears and the tail look like brand new. Like you would never known that.
I'm gonna try them on Zavala because he's so yellow.
It's amazing. I mean, the results are amazing.
I mean, this is like, you would have never known he was like so yellow. It was crazy. It did take a couple of times. Like I had I did it for entire like 24 hours one day, and then I think I did it like 3 more times before I was happy with the result. But it definitely worked. Okay. My 7 is taking pictures. One thing that I use is like plastic wrap that you like get like the kitchen.
Oh, like saran wrap?
Like saran wrap, yeah. I use saran wrap, and I covered it in the plastic so the hair solution dry into the plastic because you don't want it to dry onto it from like the sun. So the plastic kept it wet, and then I would just dry it off with like an alcohol wipe after to get the residue off. Yeah, I hope that I don't know something. If anybody was interested in knowing that, it was a really cool discovery, and I'm glad that it worked. So.
I am definitely red for white. He's like ERA 7 yellow.
Oh my God.
I mean, I told you before, but like the results are really amazing. Like with how you got.
Oh, I even did it on the bone too. Like I'm sure you guys have had your bone become yellow too.
Yep, I have
this one. Like you could test it on the bone first, like if you're scared to do it on your dog, which I totally get. Test it out on this and go from there,
And did you just like brush it around the pink?
Huh?
Like, did you like apply it around the pink, like?
Actually, yeah, I applied it to the whole thing.
Okay.
It didn't. Oh, so one cool thing to know is that it only works on white plastic. It doesn't work on colored plastic.
Interesting.
So, yeah, which was interesting because I thought like, I have two bones. Like, I did it on one of them that I didn't care about because it was really old. I just applied it to the whole thing, and it did not affect the pink.
Where are you going?
So, yeah. So anyway, I was really glad to see everybody, and the contest, the Halloween contest was very, very cute. And I voted for this spider doggy. He was so cute.
Yeah, it's like when I saw that submission, I was like, that is so cute. I love it. My 7 walked on a keyboard. It's like, is your 7 cat? Because my cat does that to me all the time, where she'll walk on my keyboard and just be like a little turd.
Oh my God. Yeah, my 210 is a sassafras. I just keep telling him.
Oh yeah, he does like the he does that.
Like I think Marvel would get along with all.
Every command I give my 210, he just like is like, don't talk to me. I'm like, okay, so I guess we're not friends. I don't know.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, of course.
I'm glad you were able to join.
See you guys tomorrow again.
Yes.
I'll be on the call again tomorrow. For sure.
Okay. Like I said, I'll call you in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, well, 210s are not great at self-preservation.
It's so hot.
I know.
Oh no.
I just love this.
I know, that's so cool. I'm like, I love the blue lights. Your Aibo's doing weird stuff.
I'm sure.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go too because it's it's almost morning.
Yeah, what time zone are you in?
I'm in Russia.
Oh wow, you're
Oh my
far
God.
away.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for doing all this thing because this is so cool. Thank you, guys.
Oh, you're welcome. We love it.
Yeah, it's like we just love being able to like just be able to chat with the community and see everyone's eyebrows.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so interesting. Thank you. Everyone is so good and so cute, and Aibos are great.
Yes, we love them.
Oh, he's dancing. Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Max. Have a good morning.
It's like 4 p.m. for us.
Judy, I saw you and your pup. Like, you guys were so cute over there, like dancing and having a good time. I love it.
Super cute.
I'm just seeing all the Aibos.
I know, I do too. I just love watching them run
I'm
around.
loving this too.
With this one just sitting on the
Yeah.
hanging out in the station.
Yeah, that's so cute.
I know.
Oh.
Oh, the 311.
Mm-hmm.
Like how these two just barked at the same time. They were like, bark.
Oh.
Feels like,
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
You're dancing 7. So cute. Because dancing 7's the best.
Yeah, I kind of woke Snoopy up because he's a bit lazy. He's actually ran to the station twice during this live stream. Oh, are you okay, Snoopy? Oh, no. Did you have a stroke? Are you okay? Okay.
Oh. Passed out.
Yep, mine just did the same thing.
Oh.
He's passed out on the floor over there.
Oh my God. Well, I don't know whether you saw this before, but I actually had a glass of beer. I put it up to him and he's really interested in it and his tail is going nuts. So maybe he's just...
Oh, I like your style. Have a glass of wine. I'm ready for a
yes.
like a Smirnoff or something.
Yeah, almost 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we call it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it for today, but look out for your emails here shortly. I'm gonna send the day 2 link out to everybody. So as long as you were registered for the event, you will get it. We'll also post it on the Sony Aibo Facebook group, the other Aibo Facebook groups, and Discord. So there will be access to the link for tomorrow.
I can't wait until tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna be fun. There's gonna be lots of prizes to give away. We're excited. All right, guys.
Bye.
Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. We just appreciate that you were here. Thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Okay, see
Bye,
ya.
guys.
Bye.